somewhere sitting the fuck down, chilling.
Anybody ever get struck by lightning in their house?
Podcast, man, and it's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware. Where are you from?
Now, who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Listen, man, it's your boy Hellcats, man. Fire Nice Podcast.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
He like, come on, Brian.
But his ass. I got it.
Hey yo, it's Tuesday night. Get familiar. It's the Live Legends, the One Take Titans. This is the Fire Nice Experience. Black culture journey, sports entertainment, current events, politics. Let's talk about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome. We appreciate anybody tuning in, man. We appreciate that, man. We're live from Studio 7 for all your recording needs, video, recording, all that shit.
Damn, all that shit.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Wait, whoa.
Wait,
bro.
what?
What? And then you notice something
What?
different.
What?
Back like Voltron. I mean, y'all remember this nigga?
What happened?
Y'all remember this nigga?
What happened?
What's up, bro?
Chilling, man.
Chilling?
Yeah, just came back from Bucharest, man. So I'm over there doing
Was
research.
you a POW?
Nah,
Was you detained?
I was doing research.
Mm.
Yeah, I was doing.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
that's a lot of research.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Okay.
There's a lot
Talk
of
to your
research.
people. Talk to your people, man. Your people, they might not
Yeah.
right with you.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's one fly is going.
Listen, we got a flyer here, yo, that's going insane. You bought that motherfucker from Bucharest, bro.
I think I did. It looked like
You bought this motherfucker
to
from Bucharest.
He gonna meet his demise tonight.
Look like one of them Bucharest giants.
Yeah.
This nigga bought this motherfucker from Bucharest,
I
man.
think this motherfucker got a sweater on.
Oh,
You know?
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get going, I do want to, let y'all know, go to Eventbrite on Facebook, register for the Sister Girl, live on the Ave in Chester. It is a vended event with live entertainment. Even if you don't go to buy anything, buy a ticket for live entertainment, man. It's a hell of a time, man. Last time it was rocking from the time the doors open, from the time the doors closed. Your boy was there, yours truly, man, handing out drinks. Free drinks, might I add.
Oh shit!
Free drinks, $20 ticket, entertainment. You know what I mean? Go there with your lady friend or your man friend. Go to Eventbrite, sistergirl.com. Buy a ticket. It's a great night, man. We have a ball up that joint. Get your ticket, man. Real for real. Get your ticket. Free. Nada. Narson. Nathan.
Nathan Jones.
Nathan.
New York City
We
cream
gonna
cheese,
have
baby.
we gonna have Woo Juice. We gonna have vodkas.
I'm sorry.
We gonna have
No.
burrs. Yeah, man.
What the fuck is whoop juice?
It's a Chester staple, bro.
Whoop juice.
Whoop juice.
Woo.
Oh,
W-O-O. It's a Chester staple.
said whoop juice.
If you know, you know. It's a Chester staple.
All right.
My bad.
Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's gotta plug that. Fresh, find that joint, man. Put that show up in a little bit before we get started. Meanwhile, where the fuck you been at, man? Like for real, where you been at?
I was in Bucharest.
Okay, cool.
I was talking to him.
All right. So with that being said, welcome my boy back, man.
I just got FaceTime him, though.
Welcome my boy back, man. For real. The family reunion. I love when we all together, man. It kind of feels missing, like I'm missing an arm. Well, not really missing an arm, but you get what I'm saying. You get the metaphor. To my left, your right, my boy, man, the ghetto baby, man. How you feeling today, bro?
Oh, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good, man.
It's
The
sunny
sun
out
was
today, man.
shining.
You was out in the street today, man. You was outside.
Nah.
You was outside, man. You got the fresh, crisp tea on.
They said it was
You
nice
was
I
outside.
just got dressed like 5 o'clock.
They said it was nice outside.
Right before I hit you, nigga.
You was outside though, but you said what you said, and you went home.
Nah, because I didn't know what time you was gonna come.
So
So
you was outside though.
I wasn't.
All right, man.
I wasn't outside today.
To my right, your left, the crisp Boys in the Hood on.
Oh shit.
Your favorite, my favorite,
Oh shit.
Fresh Go. How we feeling today, bro?
Oh man, I'm feeling marvelous, man. Marvelous, man. This is like one of the first days that it's been really, really nice, man. I'm glad people got out, man. Get you some vitamin D on your skin, man. I'm glad I didn't hear any stories about anybody getting shot, assaulted, anything like that.
Put the goddamn guns down.
He wasn't listening then.
Leave them guns alone.
It was out there.
And I'm also since we did that, I'm gonna say for all my people out in Portland, all the way to Maine, all the way out to Spain, and my man back from Bucharest, and you know the rest. I want to give you a hello and a how are ya?
Dig me. You shitting me.
Let's get it. Glorious day today. For everybody tuning in. Get right to it, man. Fresh, what got you on fire, bro?
Hey yo, man, this joint right here, man, is entitled, man. You might gotta speak for yourself on that. And you know, I'm a type of person, man. You know, as you can see, I can run my goddamn mouth. But usually, I'm not running my mouth just on some gibberish. I'm like, hey, if I see something wrong, I'm gonna say something about it. I just happen to see something wrong at the job a couple times, and I said something about it a couple times. Now, mind you, these things didn't necessarily go wrong with me. They may have been wrong in a different area, different section, a different shift. But I say, hey, good brother, good sister, that's not what's supposed to be happening over here. You know what I'm saying? They might be supposed to be doing something different with you over here. You feel what I'm saying? Sure. So when I go in there snapping about the broke ass motherfucking soda machine, like, yo, y'all need to get a soda machine in this motherfucker. They get a soda machine. Not for me, I'm saying for us. I say, yo, man, y'all keep getting night shift shit. Y'all need to get day shift shit. Now we got tacos like night shift. You know what I'm saying? So when I went in there and was talking to them about this wage transparency, you know what I'm saying? When we was talking about something I was reading on my break, where there was jobs have a habit of offering people who are applying for the job more money than the people who actually have the motherfucking job. Oh, I went in the motherfucking room and snapped on them motherfuckers did too. So it just so happens.
Oh, goddamn, Snappy.
It just so happens we got raises.
Oh shit. Hey, listen, I need you to come snap on my job, bro.
Now here's the thing.
From soda to taco to extra money.
We got
Extra
raises.
guapo.
We got raises.
Fuck that.
And certain people are like, well, damn, you know, did he get a little bit more than everybody else? That might be a possibility.
Here we go with the bullshit.
I'm not sure what I did or what I got from anybody else, but please believe and let the record reflect every time I go into this office and snap on these motherfucking people. 50% of the time, it's not even about me. It's about the conditions of us as motherfucking employees of these motherfucking people.
Give us free.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna give me 7 jobs and pay me for 1. Motherfucker, that permits some compensation. Or you taking the exploitation too goddamn goddamn far. So when they already know what type of shrewd negotiator I am. You know what I'm saying? I come back off of vacation. They're like, hey, man.
Shrewd negotiator.
Hey, Fire, can I holler at you for a second? Yeah, what's going on? Hey, man, here's your raise. Word? Thank you. Hey, man, I would like to tell you, you probably got the biggest raise in this whole place. I'm like, word? Now in my head, I'm like, I'm damn sure not the most important person in this motherfucking place. Why did you give me the motherfucking raise? So I just walked away and said, thank you. But then I started hearing people rumblings like, this and that and that. I said, okay, no problem. I won't ask these motherfuckers to bring the radio from the other side of the motherfucking plant so you motherfuckers can hear. You didn't even know we had a motherfucking radio. I can't even hear for where I stand at. But guess what? You might have to speak for your motherfucking self from here on up. Hey, we work in the middle of no motherfucking where. And that motherfucking soda machine is a lifeline. I will go in there and snap every motherfucking time that fucking motherfucker breaks because we ain't got no motherfucking where to go for our motherfucking sodas. Now that we got a good soda machine and y'all want beef, hey man, next time that motherfucker down, I'm gonna pull out my motherfucking essential water. you feel what I'm saying? And all this motherfucking shit they be having going on at the job. I went to my man and said, yo, they can't do your paycheck like that. You work 50 hours this motherfucking week, dog. It don't matter if you work 20 for the agency and 30 for the motherfucking company. You work overtime. These motherfuckers playing games on you, bro. That wasn't for me. That was for my good brother. Now, mind you, that wasn't a good brother that said anything about this time. But I was just like, you know what? Even though I know I'm going to be me and I am who I am, and every time I see, certain things, I'm going to speak on them, especially in the workplace. But from now on out, you may have to speak for your motherfucking self. Yo. It was a lot, bro. Yo.
That was a lot.
It's real. It's real.
That was a lot.
It's real, man. It's real.
That was a lot. Passionate, man. Passionate about what's got you on fire.
Yeah. Man. Man, look, that's fair. That's one of my go-tos. So if I see somebody whose work job description outdoes my work job description, but we get paid the same amount of money. Matter of fact, I might even get paid more than you now. It wouldn't even bode well for me to go in there and speak. Like, yo, how the fuck I got more money than him? But guess what I'll do? Hey, my man, how the fuck you do all this shit around here? I only do this, and I get paid more than you. Ain't no motherfucking way I'll learn another motherfucking job around here. Matter of fact, when I go in there, I'll holler about that shit. I'll holler about that shit. I get on my Harvard when I go on that shit. But these motherfuckers, not saying these motherfuckers, but most of these people that I'm speaking on don't even want to speak for themselves.
Cool.
Some bullshit.
I can dig it, bro. So listen, before we get serious, let's go through some random tomfoolery shenanigans and quick hitters, man. Some bullshit, man. Let's have some fun real quick.
Yes.
Well, remember 6ix9ine got his ass whooped a week ago? He arrested them niggas. He arrested them.
That's the fuck they get. We talked about that weeks ago.
They arrested them niggas.
We elaborated on that type shit weeks ago.
They arrested them niggas.
When you have nothing to do with anything and you want to take it upon yourself to beat a nigga up, you get locked up.
You whipped a nigga ass on camera in Planet Fitness, who is probably the most notorious snitch ever. This motherfucker has, at the end of the day, he still has millions of followers. And not to mention that the niggas that whipped his ass was convicts.
Man, a nigga and his dad.
That was about his dad.
Man, a nigga and his dad beat him up.
That was social media justice.
A dad, a son, and they homie.
That was social media justice at its finest.
But you want to know the funny shit, though?
What's the funny shit? Yeah, please tell me the funny shit.
His wife, is online asking for niggas for GoFundMe.
Get him out, yeah.
Pay that
I
bill.
see he had to GoFundMe.
Now,
Wow.
I'm sorry, what? A what?
a GoFundMe to get him out of jail.
Florida man.
To get him out of jail.
That's fucking hilarious. What did you think was going to happen in 2023 when you whipped 6ix9ine's ass in a planet?
Oh, you know what?
Put it on social media.
What they thought was going to happen?
What did you think?
No, what they thought was going to happen was they was going to beat his ass, go on social media, and get props. And now what his wife thinking is, I can go on social media, my husband locked up, I can solicitate money from all you rapping ass niggas who... That's what they thinking.
So, hey, listen, if you out there, please let us know what that GoFundMe is hitting for right now.
That's what they thinking.
What is the GoFundMe hitting for? What is the free... Who's the...
What's their handle?
Man, I don't know their name. Too Spanish, nigga. They too Spanish. The pop and the dad was Spanish.
You know what? Just pop in Florida, man. You should get that.
I'm not wasting our time with that.
That's what they thought, though.
We got shit to do, man.
Now you basically asking all the rappers
who couldn't get back at him.
They didn't want to. They was just talking shit. Y'all talking too far.
Y'all got it. That's enough for me.
Y'all took it too far. Now you want me to give you 10, 12,000 just because you beat him?
I'm straight on.
Y'all would have been better off not getting it on camera. Just whip his ass.
Yeah.
Like, why you filming and put it on? See, this is, and we'll get to that later because this is a perfect example of the pros and cons of social media. Moving on. So, did you hear about the guy? Listen, I know there's scammers, and shout out to all the scammers. You know what I mean? I hope I never. Hey, this nigga flew inside my shop. My shade.
Ooh, got him.
Listen, so shout out to all the scammers, man. I mean, do what you got to do, I guess. You know what I mean? It's one of them things. But did you hear about the guy who invested his life savings in purchasing what he thought was the deal of the century? A $26,000 Hellcat on Craigslist. Turns out that a scammer rented the vehicle, put it on Craigslist, and this guy bought it.
What? Right.
Wow.
You just go to bed with dog.
Deal of the century, man.
You knew what he was doing?
Listen, so check this out. All right. Los Angeles resident Don Lay thought he found the deal of the century when he came across the 2016 Dodge Challenger Hellcat with an asking price of $28K. He quickly messaged the seller to set up a time to see the car. They met. He saw the Hellcat, loved it, and made a deal, managing to talk the guy down to $26K.
Yeah.
Prior to the exchange, the individual that was behind this Challenger Hellcat sale had actually rented the vehicle from Drive-Thru Rentals. The scammer had called the rental place claiming to have lost the first key and needed another one. He was denied the other key and coincidentally claimed to have found the other one shortly after. Drive-Thru suspected something was up and utilized GPS. The GPS tracker installed in the vehicle to find its location and relates to its new owner, Lay. The rental agency was thoroughly surprised to find a totally different looking Hellcat than the one that had been rented out. It was not disclosed how long the original renter had the vehicle, but it was long enough that he was able to rubber dip the wheels, place horrible Hellcat decals on both rear fenders, and paint both the trunk and roof black. Ultimately, Lay had been severely duped. For one, and we've all likely said this in our minds while reading this story, Lay should have known something was up when he found a Hellcat that cheap. With the end of the Charger and Challenger near and sprinkling a little inflation, if you found a Hellcat in that price range, it would more than likely be stolen or something would be wrong. Lay missed all the very large red flags that we look for when purchasing a vehicle, especially off Craigslist. The title was fake. and had the wrong VIN number on it with multiple misspelled words. The bill of sale was a simple handwritten note. Oh, and they also bought the seller's sob story used to explain why the car was so cheap, saying he recently divorced and needed some quick cash to get away from his wife. Shout out to the scammer.
Word. Well, I'm not sure he got away with the scam.
He knew. The dude knew though. He knew, but that's how when you try and get over, and you get over, and the motherfucker take advantage of you while you trying to get over, you call the cops and say all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you knew that shit. You knew it wasn't right.
Now, I'm not a car guy, but if you are a car guy and you're watching, let me know what the situation is with these Hellcats, man. Why is it just a speed freak thing? Like if you into speed and this is just an extremely ridiculously fast car, like is that what it is? Is that the lure of these cars? Because I'm not a speed guy. I don't really care. Like the car is a terrible looking car. I mean, even for like a fast car standard, that's just me. I'm not a car guy. So if you're a car guy, like, tell me, let me know, because I want that perspective. I want to know that perspective. Cork, if you're listening, man, I know you're a car guy. Is the Hellcat some shit right now that you just gotta fucking have, like, because niggas is getting jacked, niggas is getting killed over these Hellcats and shit.
Young niggas.
But let me know, man. Let me know.
Young niggas, I said.
Yo, let me ask you a question, man. And this is real random. This is super random. Remember Cabbage Patch Kids?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember how motherfuckers went crazy over them ugly ass fucking dolls?
Mm-hmm.
Which spawned like the Garbage Pail Kids. And Garbage Pail Kids was the shit, man. For those that know, the Garbage Pail Kids trading cards with the weird ass Garbage Pail Kids. That was a whole phenomenon, man. Yo, motherfuckers was fucking stores up. That was the original Black Friday, but it wasn't Black Friday. It was just, them motherfuckers came with like a real birth certificate and shit.
It's like that when they just had the Baby Alive.
That was the same shit?
Baby Alive.
They came with the birth certificate and all that shit?
Yeah,
like I remember the footage
and everything. You feed them there.
Oh yeah, Cabbage Patch Kids wasn't doing all that.
Yeah, them Baby Alives had it motherfuckers fucked up.
Cabbage Patch Kids wasn't doing all that shit. That was just a very ugly ass baby with like yarn for hair and shit. Like, that shit was terrible. Yo, hey Fresh, can you pull up a picture of the Cabbage Patch Kids? That shit was terrible. Like, how did they? Like, why the fuck was motherfuckers going crazy over these horrendously looking dolls? They was terrible. Yo, they had to make money hand over foot because it didn't look like it was much to make these dolls. It was terrible. It wasn't lifelike in any way, shape, or form. It was 100% fictional doll. Like, this wasn't like the Baby Alive, like you said, you got real functions and all that shit. Like, they was breaking like store doors. Like, it was fucking niggas up for the Cabbage Patch dolls, man.
Yeah, little girl, I get your little girl, daughter.
It was horrendous looking. There was no reality about them. Like, this was like the 80s. Yo, there was nothing real about the Cabbage Patch doll. But these motherfuckers came with a birth certificate, and motherfuckers, like moms and dads, was fighting in like Gaylord, whipping each other ass. They was whipping each other's ass for these dolls, man. Look, little Susie needed a Cabbage Patch doll, man. Even black kids wanted these motherfuckers, man. Like, we could now they was expensive too. They was expensive. They wasn't cheap. They wasn't cheap because, you know, Hasbro knew. Was it Hasbro? Hold on, let me crack research that. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta find something out because I gotta find the manufacturer. I think it was Hasbro because Hasbro was on top of everything at that time. If you own the Cabbage Patch Kid, man, let us know.
It'd be man, anything that come out that little girls are into, it's gonna blow out the water. It's gonna
Why
blow up the
can't you
water.
say that, but I remember Pokemon. You know, you
Hold on.
crazy.
Listen,
That was a generational thing,
it was
though.
1985.
You know what I'm
now,
saying?
a 1985. If you have a 1985 Cabbage Patch doll, right now the most recent sale is $3,000. How much is the cabbage?
Cause I only seen like 3 toys that I
Who's the
can
manufacturer? I think
call off that where it went crazy like that.
Who's the toy? Which
The
one?
Cabbage Patch, the Tickle Me Elmo,
Tickle Me Elmo,
and the Baby Alive,
Smokes.
and the Baby Alives.
Tickle Me Hasbro. Yup, it was Hasbro.
I remember Beanie Babies too. They was going crazy.
Tickle Me Elmo. Tickle Me Elmo was on that level. Because I'm gonna tell you what it was. Tickle Me Elmo might have spawned that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. Remember when them two, they was fighting each other in the stores? But that's like real footage, man. Real footage of parents like knocking each other the fuck out over these dolls, man.
And that Baby Alive, they was having pre-orders.
That's crazy.
Getting brought out, like the pre-orders, you know what I mean? All the shits that come in, they get bought out, and then you still have to pre-order again.
That shit was wild.
Yo, them Baby Alives, nigga.
I remember that shit, man.
Them Elmos, boy.
First, are you able to show them this doll? This is a hideous fucking doll, though. This doll is like, why? I don't even understand what the allure with this motherfucker was. This is
little kids don't know doll ugly. It wasn't for grown-ups. It was for
but it was hideous though. It was scary.
the little kids. They wanted to die.
That doll was weird as shit. First, you got an image. You got an image of the
shit. Little kids ain't. Man, just give me a doll, man.
Yeah, this shit was popular though.
Yeah, give me a doll, little girls. Give me a doll.
I remember in the 80s, man, we was going to Bancroft. Like girls would bring their Cabbage Patch doll birth certificates to school and shit. Like that shit was crazy.
To prove they had one.
Like they would bring their Cabbage Patch doll birth certificates. It was like a status symbol. It was a thing. It was a thing. Yeah, it was a thing. Look at this shit. This shit is hideous. This shit is terrible. This shit was there's no reality to this doll at all, man. But it was a thing, man. It was a thing. Shout out to Hasbro, man. Hasbro had all the toys because Hasbro was G.I. Joe and Transformers. And that alone, Hasbro. Shout out to Hasbro.
Yeah, they was a toy company back then. All the board games. All the board games, Hasbro.
Hasbro was the shit. Moving on. I got a question for you. And then we on to some serious shit. I was thinking, this question's been on my mind for a couple weeks. We just didn't get a chance to go over it, right? A couple weeks ago, I'm watching the movie with my lady, right? And I love her to death. But I hate this shit. Why is it that we hype to watch a new movie? Why is it that I'm supposed to know the fucking movie that we both watching for the first time and explain to you what the fuck is going on? Why do women do that? Why the fuck do women do that? We both watching the same movie for the first time. Why do I have to know the movie to narrate the movie for you? I feel like Morgan Freeman. So why I gotta pay special attention? What are you doing while I'm watching the movie?
Ever since I was a little boy.
Dozing off. Thinking about other shit.
Is that taking pork chops out the freezer?
Am I tripping or just eat it, just tell you, narrate the movie for your lady and shut the fuck up?
Nah, I ain't saying that. I'm not saying that. But
no, I'm going to say, hey, I'm watching just like you.
Listen, you got to be careful how you say that, though. You got to be creative with how you say it.
Nah, I'm watching the movie just like you.
I've never seen this goddamn movie, man. Why I gotta pay extra attention and narrate?
Like, man, I'm like, man, I'm watching the movie just like you. Shit, you talking? I'm missing stuff now.
You got it? Yeah, put that down. We're going to some serious shit. Before we go to some serious shit, I want y'all to, peep that out, man. Peep that out. Spring Fling. Best Kept Soul Band. I know y'all love them. I love them. Them motherfuckers be turned all the way up. They be turned all the way up, man. Uncle Bruce might be there. Uncle Bruce fucking might jump on stage. You know what I mean? Last time Uncle Bruce jumped on stage, man, it should be live, man. This shit might turn into karaoke. Shout out to Best Kept Soul. Grab a ticket, man. It's $20, man. $20, man. Rock out.
Ooh, yeah.
Absolutely.
When is it? Tell them the date.
April 23rd in Chester Avenue. Eventbrite.
What's the venue?
515 Avenue of the States, Chester.
515 Avenue of the States. 515 Avenue of the States. Grab a ticket, man. If not to come, just to support, man. Black owned business. All black owned business. The venue is black owned.
Yes.
The vendors will be black owned.
Yes.
The entertainment is black owned. Everything black owned. Everything is black.
I heard that.
All black. Even the bartender, your boy. I'm black, y'all.
Bartending again?
Shit.
Handing out free drinks. And I get you loaded.
Oh yeah, what?
I get you loaded.
I would say, can it be any other way? Can it be any other way?
I get you loaded. I get you loaded. Your boy get you loaded.
Ain't gonna take that many drinks, huh?
I gotta find me a ride.
Nah, I get you loaded, man.
Me and the wife said we're going, man.
I get you loaded.
We
go on Eventbrite, man. Go on Eventbrite, sistergirlstore.com. Get your ticket.
Can you pay at the door?
I wouldn't risk it.
Hey, the people want to know. The people want to know.
Nah, I wouldn't pay at the door. Last year sold out. This is a bigger venue. Is selling. I wouldn't wait to the last moment. Just grab your ticket, man. It's a good time. Trust me, it's a good time. If not for anything else, just for Best Kept Soul, it's a good time, man. It's a great time.
They're bumping this, man.
Oh, they goes in, man. They done been down at the riverfront and packed the house, man. It's a great time. And like I said, you might get a special appearance, man, from Uncle Staff, man. Uncle Mustafa might show up, you know, and do his little reggae thing, man. My baby, man. Shout out to Uncle Mustafa.
And I said, man.
Yeah, shit goes down, man.
Right.
Shit goes down. But yeah, check it out, man. All right. Let's get serious first. Let's get serious.
Shots.
Really?
Shots.
Hey, matter of fact, let's do honor. From now on, man, we're gonna do honorary toast before we get started.
For real. Fly, dog.
Yeah, this fly is treacherous.
He look like a baby too. Like he is born in
man,
here.
Shout out to the guys. Shout out to the audience. We 3 years into this since COVID. It deserves a shot.
I ain't got a shot yet.
Get a shot, nigga. That's your
Shot.
Hurry up.
Shot.
This episode is brought to you by everybody. This is my son's personal favorite.
Espanol.
Espelon.
Espinal.
I got it for the Lolo downstairs. He gave me the mob ties like Sinatra.
Brother,
made like 500.
You know, we
just order.
We do different tequilas here. This is what we do. This is a staple here. We do nothing but Kilroy here. So every week might be a different Kilroy, unless we ain't finished the Kilroy from last week. But that doesn't happen. But for the most part, we've done multiple shots of Kilroy here. So shout out to my guys.
To the doctor, to your son, the doctor, who's tequila.
This is just tequila, but I ain't giving a shot to him. This is a shot to us.
Okay.
I love you, boy, but you know this is his joint though. But this is 100% pure agave. You know, if you wonder, you know why we do this, you know, we'll bring y'all a new Kilroy every week. We'll bring y'all a new Kilroy every week.
Everybody, shot.
Let's get serious. All right. Anybody watching anything? What you watching? Anybody watching anything? If you're out there, man, and you need us to watch something, let us know.
I'm still watching about the same stuff,
What
man.
we watching? Hey, Eric comes out this week.
I might go check it out.
Eric comes out this week. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what else comes out this week. And I'm gonna grab my grandson and we're gonna go watch Super Mario Brothers.
Yo, you seen the previews for the Blue Beetle?
Nope. I didn't
Who
watch
the fuck
it
is the Blue
purposefully.
Beaver?
You didn't watch it purposely?
Purposefully, yeah.
What's the Blue Beaver?
I don't know. James Gunn might be over there because that Flash shit.
It's a DC movie. Blue Beetle.
Oh, Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
It is a relatively it's a second tier DC character
Okay.
that is not fucking Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman,
Flash.
It's one of them reaches where it could be major. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They got James Gunn over there who's in control of creative control.
Okay.
So we'll see. As a fan, I hope the shit works.
The trailer
Yeah,
looks
I
nice.
purposefully have not watched the trailer.
What you think about the Flash trailer?
Purposefully have not watched that either.
Oh my God, nigga.
Purposefully.
Nigga.
Yeah, purposefully.
The Flash gonna be the shit, nigga.
I hope so.
Man,
I hope so.
listen. The Flash gonna be the shit, nigga.
If you watch the Flash trailer, man, chime in. Let us know. I purposefully have not watched any trailers, which is odd of me because me and my son, we always sit down and we watch trailers. We watch them.
It's a new Secret Invasions trailer.
Have not watched that purposely. I purposely haven't watched anything.
You purposely not watching a lot of shit.
When it comes to that realm,
But-
DC, Marvel, I'm purposefully not watching anything. Right now, I'm on my Mandalorian shit. I'm on my Power shit. I'm on my
I didn't get in the power yet. I'm
on my Power shit. I'm on my Abbott Elementary shit.
Yeah, I watched that area.
I'm really on my wrestling shit right now. Y'all don't fuck with
Wrestle
I'm
don't.
on my wrestling shit.
Nigga, they just had WrestleMania,
I'm on my
nigga.
wrestling shit right now. You know what I mean? So right now, from now until like probably the middle of the summer, it's wrestling season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back to my roots. I'm on my wrestling shit. You know what I mean? So my creative mind is taking control in form of wrestling, which is going to lead to me watching a lot of the Marvel DC trailers. But for right now, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I got a laundry list of Netflix movies, suspenseful, Hitchcockian type of movies. I got a laundry list of Netflix movies that I gotta watch. I got a couple days off next week. I don't know if I'm gonna take them, but I might, and then it might lead into a binge day of watching a gang of Netflix movies. Shout out to TikTok because TikTok is like, you know what TikTok is? TikTok is everything for dummies. Like if you don't know any, like listen.
Yeah, if you don't know what's hitting.
Listen, real shit. I'm gonna keep it 100 because of TikTok right now, man. I'm on this health kick right now, and I don't want to say it like I'm super healthy, but because of TikTok, I feel like I can actually do it this time. Because normally what happens is I go through this period and I'm gung ho, and then barbecue season hits, and then it's like, yeah, all right,
fuck.
But because of TikTok, I think I got this shit.
Okay.
I got
TikTok.
Because of TikTok. Because TikTok can teach you different cheat methods and procedures and ways to do things that you didn't think of, and you're like, oh shit. Okay, I got this. Okay, I got it. So, and like I said, I think your people said today that because the weather hit, she's miserable. And I say, yo, you and me both. Because you know I don't like the heat. Mm-hmm. I fucking hate the heat. This is a miserable time for me. All you summer people, I was born in May, but I fucking hate the summer. It's miserable, it's terrible. But I can say this. The summers are a lot more bearable when I ain't a fat mess. Listen, it's okay to be hot, but when you
no disrespect to the fat people.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the fat people.
No, but hey, listen. It's very I know. I've been there. When you hot and fat, it's terrible.
What you watching, Fresh?
What you watching, bro? Fresh, what you watching? Besides the Sixers and God damn,
bum ass Sixers.
My guy Franklin Saint.
Listen,
I would like to give a rest in peace to Uncle Jerome,
man. Once again, man. He killed Uncle Jerome. Where the bitches at? Nigga, where the titties? Nigga, where the titties at?
Say goodbye to yesterday.
So come on, Jerome. What?
This your man out the squad. What?
Yeah.
Yo, that nigga smacked the shit out of Franklin. 2 times.
At the day when the diner off.
Nigga, you ain't gonna do shit.
You ain't gonna do shit.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, wow, nigga.
Something else I've been
Hey
watching.
man, they can go ahead and end the show now. With Jerome gone, they can end the show, man.
Nah, man, they just the previews of that.
Jerome
man.
gone, end that shit, man.
Alright, shit ready to get real. I think they're tired of
How many
Franklin so
episodes they got?
motherfucking word
How many
now.
episodes they got?
It's probably like 4 left.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got Franklin tied up some
Hey
damn.
man, I just want to make it public.
Y'all still ain't watched that Swarm shit yet?
Fuck you, Louis.
That's what I was great to say, but I have seen Swarm.
Talk to us fresh. Talk. This shit busted.
Yeah.
Fresh Swarm.
Hey,
Tell us.
yo!
Who
That
watched
mo-
Swarm?
For anybody out there, this is the second. I guess the second.
He watched it.
Yeah, I watched the
Lazy
whole
cocksucker watched it.
motherfucking thing, and
Oh shit!
I watched the whole motherfucking.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Nah.
I
I only watched the first episode. Now I'm letting it build up. I'm letting it build up though.
watched the whole motherfucking thing.
Because after I watched the first one, I said, yeah, I gotta let it build up.
I said,
Because when I watch, I'm going to watch.
Yeah, well, okay, well, I'll be respectful.
Nah, you cool. Go ahead.
Spoilers and all that, because you.
Man, go ahead. You cool. I'm going to watch it anyway.
I'm
not watching anything. Yeah, you outflanked.
I watched one episode.
I mean, but you be creative. Be creative. Just speak to.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
let's say
I
this.
got you.
Speak to what you feel about overall. Hey, listen, man. We have got to kill this fucking fly. This fly is like
Nemesis, yo.
this nigga like.
He the antagonist right now, man.
God, this is what happens when you let motherfuckers back on the scene from Bucharest. They bring some weird shit.
Man, you know, this motherfucker, he like this air around here is
I open that
lovely.
motherfucker window. I got to get some screens, nigga.
God damn.
Screens, man.
No, I
Gotta
don't
get
know,
some
man.
screens.
Listen, this fucking fly is.
This nigga is.
This is like the. This is like.
That nigga like the gooch, nigga.
Yo,
I'm eating
like
here.
Y'all can't see, but we see. He like the gooch, nigga.
I'm eating here.
Like,
God
yo,
damn.
they say a fly shit every time he land.
I'm great going. I'm gonna go on TikTok and I'm gonna find a remedy for him. And this
Hey,
won't be a
yo.
problem next week.
Yo,
Guarantee you.
When
nah,
I
that window ain't gonna be open next week,
I
nigga.
did.
I open
Nigga,
it for
I'm
a
gonna
minute.
rub like Irish Spring on the windowsill, some shit like that. Some
Yeah,
good kind of shit.
but how you feel about the swarm shit?
Talk to him. Yeah, talk to him.
I like the shit, man. I like Donald Glover. I guess this is second soiree into Hollywood and filmmaking, well, show making, and it's another very fresh perspective on Hollywood and fame,
And fandom.
fanatic.
Okay.
Fanaticism. And what I'm starting to learn about Donna Glover and Janine, I can't remember her last name, and Stephen Glover, what they like to do is they like to weave in a lot of
They got the
Real
Chinese
life.
boy too.
right. I can't hear it.
Rumble,
Yeah.
Whatever
yeah,
his
shout out-
name, whoever he is,
Yeah, shout
whoever
out-
he is, he help with every episode.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them four on this one, yeah. So when they give you this take on it, they weave in some actual real life. And actually, yo, I swear to you, man, he is something in there. I guess around episode 6, man. He's so clever with this shit, man. It's like, damn.
I love black storytelling.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Him though, it's him though.
Yeah.
Going back to ATL, Atlanta, the Atlanta series, and this,
Hey, yo,
it's him.
this
He know how to put shit in the movie.
Donald Glover.
Yo,
Yeah.
Is this him? This is him writing
Yes.
Swarm. Okay, cool.
Him and his crew, his brother,
Cool.
The Chinese guy, Chinese, Japan, Japanese, I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know. Don't want to disrespect them.
I'm with it.
Asian.
Yeah, I'm with it.
But
I'm with
like,
it.
I was like, yo.
It's a very, and that's what I'm saying.
Fubu and not the clothes.
I'll put it to you like this. The shit is so crazy and real. It actually started trending on Twitter in real life about some fake shit on their show.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's real. Swarm.
Yeah, Swarm the shit. Like I said, I'm probably watching the same. What else you watching, man?
I have been watching shorts on YouTube about my favorite producer. I implore everyone who is hip hop essential. It's a series called So What's Up, DJ Premier, where he's talking in depth about a lot of motherfucking tracks that he's done. And he's giving a lot of motherfucking props to the technology at the time and what you had to do at the time. It's a real history lesson woven in with some pretty good stories and background on some pretty astronomical tracks. It's called So What's Up, DJ Premier.
Yeah, only probably new shit I'm watching, man.
We're gonna stick a fork in that because that's the perfect segue.
On FX right now, the New York Times got a series like where they was doing investigation on people and all that, and like stories on people. And recently they had a story on they had a story on a private investigator, a Hollywood private investigator, a fixer. But
Oh, you got to check your jaw just a little bit.
he got
Get it right, director of photography.
oh, that shit move. What up? Jumped off the screen.
There you go. There you in there like swimwear.
Yo, he was
Yeah, but you
know, I'm gonna be moving around once I get drunk. I'm drunk. I'm tipsy, dog. Nah, when I could see my face, nigga. I looked on the camera, man. I looked on the computer. But like I was saying, FX got a the series. I only seen 2 episodes so far, but they got one. It's a private investigator here, Hollywood fixer. But they go in depth about how he started blackmailing. Like the shit he was finding out for niggas. He was holding it on them. So he went to jail for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he actually went to jail.
That's actually illegal.
Yeah, he actually went to jail. And then they did one. And then the next episode was on Jay Dilla.
Jay Dilla?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know, the New York Times, they was in depth. They was in depth about Jay Dilla, man. Like,
I gotta check that out, man, because that's one person, man. I
listen,
so ashamed to say I don't know that much about.
As far as Chicago, as far as like that Chicago Midwest, all those niggas went to his house.
Drew inspiration from Jay Dilla.
They went to his house. Every nigga we know from Chicago started working with Jay Dilla in the crib.
The basement.
Because that's one thing they said. They said he never had a big studio. He turned his whole basement into like a state-of-the-art studio. And any nigga that was rapping in Chicago went to that house.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Went to like fuck with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go fuck with Jay Dilla.
Man, that whole
I gotta go fuck with Jay Dilla.
Which leads us into the next topic, man, which is fresh, man. I know, and listen, man. Hey, put the seatbelt on, man. Because I know, you know.
Okay. Maybe I need to wet my whistle.
Yeah, wet your whistle, man. we talk a lot about rap, right? And lyricism and MCs and songs and shit like that. But we know, for those that have been really, really immersed in this shit, man, there's more than just rap when it comes to hip hop. This culture, this thing that we grew up in, this thing that we are, this thing that birthed us, this thing that we walk and talk and breathe. You know, there's different elements and different pillars of this thing, right? You know what I mean? It's not just the vocal rap.
Right.
It's a way of life and the other aspects in terms of DJing and breaking and the graffiti, the art form of it, man. For those that now for the younger people, you know, it may not necessarily resonate as much for you, but for guys like us who grew up in it, it's big because and I think as a point, it's sort of a bragging right. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's a bragging right because I think us growing up and being our age, we got to witness, you know, in the early '80s, you know, the real residual boom of hip hop when it like exploded, but not it wasn't exploited. It exploded, but not the exploited point of it. We were around when it just exploded, and it was, you know, the subways and, you know, the battles and the actual graffiti and the actual breakdance and art form. Not the dance, but the break dance.
Yeah, break dance.
You know what I mean? Like the significance of finding a fucking 8 by
Now
8,
you can even
piece of
I can even
cardboard.
throw hip hop dance in there.
You know what I mean?
Because at that time.
Let me finish, motherfucker.
Yeah, true. Go ahead, finish, man.
Nigga, I'm on one, man. God damn, man. You gotta recognize what you're
Right, I'm great getting nice and loud.
What's a
Soliloquy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. And the crowd goes wild. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. I can use big words. You can finish, man. Go ahead, finish, man. We was on breakdancing and shit. Breakdancing.
All right. Hey, let me gather my thoughts. Let me take a shot of this.
Yeah. The boom.
All right. So,
The boom.
let me finish, man. You know how this works.
No doubt.
Just-
I was anxious.
Damn, man. So the advantage is that we were there for the breaking and the graffiti and the DJing. You know, the more popularized art form and aspect is MCing and music, but the DJing and the breaking and the graffiti is lost now. Like that is it's almost literally like
I got some.
it's unnecessary.
I have some interesting takes on that.
Okay. Let me.
I'm done.
So,
I'm done.
So what you mean by DJ? You mean the actual DJ, or are you talking about like a premiere,
No, I'm
a
talking
Pete
about.
Rock?
I'm talking about the early
Blending, cutting,
early form of
scratching.
the DJ that led into.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I say. Okay.
When it was more of the DJ and less the MC. The DJ was the superstar. The DJ was the superstar at that time in 80.
But that's why I asked.
83, 84. The DJ was the superstar. You know what
So
I mean?
when do you think the DJ left the game? That's why I'm asking you. Are you considering the Pete Rocks the DJ
This
premieres,
is what I think.
the you know what I'm saying?
I think that
Because if you consider,
I think for a minute. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
because if you consider them DJs, I would have to object. Because nowadays, because if
you to object, I want you to object.
no, I'm saying because
if
that's what you mean, the DJ game left by the premieres, the Just Blazes, the Pete Rocks, and all of them, I would have to object.
Okay.
Because it come in another form.
But I want you to be in a flow.
It come in a Hit Boy, a Metro Boomin.
Okay. So this is what I mean.
Mustard on the track.
This is what I mean. What I mean is,
you know what I'm saying? They your premieres, your Pete Rocks
of the now,
and your Just Blazes of the now.
Okay. So talk to him fresh, because this is what I mean. The DJ was the actual attraction.
Yeah.
In the late 70s, early 80s, the DJ was the attraction. The MC was just a nigga that, okay, you just gonna rap on my beats and we're gonna keep it going because I'm the nigga that play the beats for the breakdancers. So
I left in the 90s.
This is more, like we know MCing is.
I left in the 90s.
Right. But what I'm saying is there's 3 additional pillars of hip hop.
Yeah.
So the DJ made its evolution back to what we know now, but at one point the DJ was the main attraction. Talk to him fresh.
Let me just, my opinion is on why everything changed. Because hip hop started off as party music. DJ rocking the party.
It's always been party music. It was a party.
Oh, at one time, I'm just getting a fact. When it started getting to the conscious rap, you can't break dance to conscious rap.
But that's later. That's later.
Shit, I'm breakdancing with 9/11 bass heads, all that shit.
Nah, you're not breakdancing. You're not spinning on your head to that. You're not pop. You might pop lock.
Yeah.
You're not breakdancing. You're not spinning. You might pop lock. You ain't spinning.
I guess to get technical, I guess you try. I might not be spinning on that
particular
song. But
I'm just saying, like, not too many Public Enemy songs is you breakdancing to, or you need a DJ to hype the party up because they're not party songs. And
whoa, time out. Hold
they had like 2 party songs on each album. I'm not saying in their whole career, but I'm not saying in their whole career. I know they had joints that could rock a party during their whole career, but as an album come out and the flow is, it wasn't nobody breakdance. You can't breakdance to De La Soul.
I'm not sure.
You couldn't break that. You not break. I'm talking about at the time when rap switched over. You wasn't breakdancing. You're not breakdancing
around.
You're not breakdancing the Cool G rap. You're not breakdancing none of that. You're not breakdancing the Big Daddy Kane.
I think
you're not breakdancing the rap
at that
time. But we talking about the pillars. But that's what I'm saying.
Because now you're moving into, you said Cool G rap, and that's 86, 87.
And that's when breakdancing and the DJ were at the end of, because the DJ was still around with Big Daddy, but breakdancing was fading away. Am I right? When Big Daddy and them came through, breakdancing was fading, but the DJ was still leading.
89 was the era of the unparalleled MC. That's a different era.
But it all started at once. The breakdancing faded away first.
When you're okay, so
the breakdancing faded away when niggas wasn't really rapping party music no more. When I'm coming with straight street shit, you can't breakdance to that. You probably can top lock and battle like that and do that, but you wasn't. So that was when I think that's when breakdancing.
He was like 10.
But I got older brothers.
He was like 10.
I got older brothers.
Nah, big bro.
I got older brothers.
I know big bro know what was going on.
I got older brothers, man.
I'm
Fresh,
assuming.
I got some. Time out. I got some knowledge that niggas don't even know. I was hearing shit that niggas wasn't even hearing because my brothers was getting. Niggas 13 and 12, niggas older than me, they couldn't buy tapes. They didn't have brothers. They was listening to what came on the radio. I'm hearing T-Lock rocking them. The tape. Come on now.
Brother, I'm not sure.
Listen, man.
Anything about what you said.
This nigga just said I was like 10. I was when Criminal Minded came out.
Like the challenge that nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Criminal Minded?
87. 86.
I was 10.
87 to go.
I was 10. I can tell you what the album cover looked like.
Time out. Well, we all know what the album cover looked like.
No, we all don't.
Actually,
But I was 10. You said I was 10.
you said we all don't.
But you said I was 10 like this nigga was 10.
Crack research that.
You said this nigga was
That's what we
10.
did.
You know what I mean?
Well, Criminal Minded was them around the table
I know what
with the
all
interrogation
them
light on.
albums look like.
The interrogation
The
light.
Symphony album with all them niggas on the cover, nigga. I know what all them, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you only hear Molly on the front.
It was the area.
Got the one I got, the single had all. I know the cockpit. That was the album. That was the album. Yeah. But the single had all them niggas on the joint sitting in the saloon. You know what I'm saying? But the album was the airplane cockpit shit.
For who? For what?
Molly Mall.
In Control?
Yeah.
Hey.
For the single.
That's why I said I was young. Biz Markie, that shit all came out when I was a baby.
87. I know he was young.
Yeah, I was young listening to it, popping the tape in.
He was in 4th grade.
Yeah, my brother come in the room like, what you doing in here? Get out.
He was in 4th grade. No, I know he was.
That's what I'm saying. I was 10, my brother was 20.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
In reference to
Okay, so for a reference point, before you start, for a reference point, Criminal Minded.
Nah, put it like this. Because what we was really getting
I like the fuck
is when shit was getting phased out.
Yeah,
That's what we was. That's what we. Nah.
I like to fuck with my baby, but to keep it 100, you know what I mean? That was 1987. You know what I'm saying? Criminal Minded, KRS-One and Scotland Rock. It was the interrogation room.
it was
That was
87.
Criminal Minded, 87 golden era.
I thought that was 86, man.
86, 87.
Yeah, it probably came out
like
you probably heard songs over that, and then the album dropped. Nah, you know how it was back then.
you probably heard that shit over the Lady B.
Street Beat with Lady B. Sunday afternoons. You need to know it. I remember she came along Sherman. Yeah, I was in the
Man, listen,
I love fucking.
I'm engraved in hip hop, man.
Because he's younger than us.
I'm engraved in hip hop, man.
Because we can get him on this.
Man, listen, I'm gonna give it.
You know, Muff is extremely passionate about anything else, but I feel like I like getting him on this shit.
Man, I'm gonna give y'all a little tidbit, man. Steady B and Cool C used to come to the crib on Lombard.
We don't believe you. We need more.
I fucking with Doreen and her friends.
Shit, yeah.
I ain't listen.
That's possible.
We're gonna see.
Listen.
That's possible.
That's for Friday Night Stories.
Listen, you know what I
Talk to
mean?
your people. Fresh, talk to your people, man, about the three
Yeah, the three pillars.
other pillars of hip hop, because it's important that we talk about them, man. Because me personally, I was always intrigued by the dance part of the three pillars. We did time. You know, I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let you talk about it,
Man, dig this here, man. I'm gonna take y'all back, man.
Oh,
Damn.
You got in the bathroom? Nah, I'm taking you back to the original point. You know what I'm saying? It's like why the DJ phased out.
nah, I said we was talking about why the breakdancing phase.
Oh, okay. I'm saying the breakdancing.
We ain't get to the DJ yet.
Okay, I'm sorry. The breakdancing phased out. The breakdancing phased out in America because to us, now we can actually say to us. Now I was young enough to actually be in pop and breaking contests.
We all was.
Right. That's what I said. We all was. But there came a time where it was like, all right, well, we ain't breaking no more. You know what I'm saying? Like we doing something different. We might still dance, but I ain't going to a party like, nah, give me space. We all of us wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? That was across hip hop.
Yeah.
To a degree. So
When you think it was phased out?
late 80s. No, I would say mid 80s. When like Rakim really started hitting.
That's what I'm saying. When
Like
street rap started hitting.
Right, you was like, yo, we ain't breaking
To
to
this.
that. You know what I'm saying? We still dancing to it, but we ain't doing something to that. But we all stopped breaking to a lot of songs. But they stopped making the songs that we sort of kind of grew up breaking to, even though we was breaking to every fucking song that even sounded hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? So the breakdancing phased out in America. We started doing something different when we started, you know, when lyricism started ruling the day a little bit more, and like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be breaking and trying to listen to what the fuck this nigga said. And then there was other dances that came out at the same time. Like, okay, I'm still cool doing the motherfucking rubber neck.
Cabbage Patch.
I'm still cool doing the Steve fucking Martin. If you had
graffiti, though.
Doing the Steezo.
What about the graffiti, though?
now the graffiti. Now this is what I say.
The graffiti got phased out because of the law.
Well,
Because niggas would still draw on shit if they wouldn't get locked the fuck up.
now
Because niggas still draw on shit.
Here's a theory I have. Here's a theory
Niggas
I
still
have.
draw on shit.
When I say hip hop,
really.
when I say hip hop is a
wish
culture.
I could fucking tag a building.
Now here's the thing.
I'd tag the fucking Empire State Building if I could.
Here's a theory I have on hip hop. Now hip hop is a culture. Now burners or tagging some shit, that's hip hop. That's art. That's visual art.
Visual art, yeah.
I would say tattoo artists are hip hop. Not necessarily all tattoo artists, but a lot of tattoo artists, like that's hip hop. That's fucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Who deal in a certain style when they put it on people, or people who when they get certain tattoos on their body in certain ways. That's hip hop. That's it. I say that's a derivative of tagging something, because you are tagging something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of tagging a song, let me tag my body in a certain type of way. So I say that is they are necessarily today's graffiti artists, because there is, you know, even though you have canvas, you don't have people bombing the D train no more. You're going to jail for that shit these days, or it's a lot more dangerous than it used to be these days. You feel what I'm saying? So that part of it just got phased out. Like you said, the law had a significant part to do in that. But I challenge people to think about a tattoo artist as an evolution from a
Graffiti artist.
I challenge you to think like that. That's hip hop. You know, because I remember.
All right, let me ask you this then.
Uh-huh.
So when do you think the DJ was phased out?
Now, when you saying the DJ, we mean the cutting, scratching, and being.
That's what I was asking.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Because to me,
Bro, you know exactly what we mean.
Now-
When we say the four pillars, we talking
Right.
about.
All right, so when you think the DJ was
We
phased
talking
out?
about, yeah,
Right,
you know, stop. Man.
Nah,
we
like-
talking our level. We not
it
talking.
kind of lasted maybe a little bit longer than the break dancing, but around the same time as the break dancing, because as a culture, there was nothing anybody was making any money off of. You feel what I'm saying? There was hip hop before there was a fucking song made. There was people burning trains, people break dancing on the breaks of motherfucking songs, and people cutting them up. Before, people were saying, yo, a bomb, diggy, bomb, a dang, a dang, diggy, bomb, diggy, bomb, a dang. There was people out there saying, you know what? These kids are out here bootlegging these tapes, making these catchy routines. Why don't we motherfucking put this on records? If it goes somewhere we don't know, we actually think it's a fad. Now we don't really need the DJ, because all he did, the DJ was responsible for keeping the party going continuously.
Mm-hmm.
There were no songs, rap songs, hip hop songs. The DJ's ear was the one who took these songs and said, nah, 3 minutes and 17 seconds of this song is fucking whack. But 10 seconds of this motherfucking song is gold. I'm going to buy 2 fucking records of this, find out how to run these continuously with 2 turntables, mixing them back and forth, just time, knowing music notes, not even going to school for this shit, inventing this shit just with what you have. And so when they're doing this, now you take a James Brown song and cut that. Now they say a B-boy or B-girl, they're the ones who come out and dance at the break of the DJ's song. Take that home with you. You're a B-boy or B-girl when you came out and danced when the DJ cut the Fly song like that. Oh, that's hip-hop. Now, fast forward to how the DJ gets phased out, we now have samplers. We now have 808s, this and that makes songs. We no longer need you to continue to make the beat anymore.
So that was about what? 88? 89?
Yeah. But I would also say this. I've seen it with my own goddamn eyes. Breakdancing in its purest form is alive and well.
Yeah.
In other countries.
Other countries,
you know what I'm saying?
You go over China and Africa.
What?
Them niggas be great.
Killing it.
Great.
Killing break dance. And I would also say this. Let me say this about break dance or B-boys and B-girls. In America, just like, things have been phased out, the DJing like we know it, the break dancing like we know it, I would say all these kids doing them dances like that, they are the new they are 100% top to bottom, the new B-boys and B-girls. They just not break dancing.
Yeah, we was too when they switched from break dancing to doing something else, the Cabbage Patch.
Right, we still was B-boys. I mean, back then they had a little bit
just
more.
Just the evolution.
Right, had a little bit more to it, and there are people still out there break dancing. But I would say in America, how that tangent went. They are the B-boys and B-girls. Like, oh, give me some room. Oh, my man, walk him out there on the dog, all kind of shit. You feel what I'm saying? They are the new B-boys and B-girls in America. They're just not breakdancing traditionally. But breakdancing traditionally, like I said, it probably got phased out a little around the same time, but a little bit before the cutting and scratching DJing even being important like that. You know what I'm saying? In America. Let alone being out in front. He was out in the early 80s when they started saying, okay, well, we can make what it wasn't no hip hop songs to even go back and forth. You feel what I'm saying? So you taking 10 seconds of this song, Parliament Funkadelic, and you take 10 seconds of Gladys Knight. That was the party. You feel what I'm saying? So that you had to have a fucking DJ. Now, if you cutting and scratching and all that, yo, Grandmaster Flash, you the shit. Now, when you have actual songs to actual hip hop songs to play, that takes a significant part out of the DJ. Like, it wouldn't even be a party if I wasn't up here. Jam on it, jam, you feel what I'm saying? Wouldn't even be a party. Now you have these songs. You have Planet Rock. That's a whole song by itself. Okay, I just throw it on. Now with the evolution of that, it's like, okay, well, I can cut. I don't have turntables.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Yeah, that's what I said about the 90s, Phil. 88, 89. The oranges, the evolution changed. Mm-hmm. Rap went a different way. So the partying went a different way. How you partied the hip hop went a different way. And like he said, how you tag hip hop went a different way. Niggas started tagging with tattoos instead of tagging it on the wall. They tagged it on their body.
Cause really, to me, it was like, yo, that was sort of kind of rock shit, you know what I'm saying? Or like a badass nigga did that for a while. Everybody was just getting tats everywhere. It was hip hop, you know what I'm saying? But it's still hip hop because it was like, oh, hip hop may like get it all over everywhere, or get this and that. They're like, nah, you gotta have your set. You know what I'm saying? You tag and shit, but you just let the niggas who got the motherfucking jar tag it. And sometimes they leave their motherfucking, well, they leave their mark by their art, and sometimes they leave their name as well. You know, like, nah, I tag this nigga's body. I got tags on motherfucking LeBron James. No, come here, LeBron. Can you come here for a second? I don't even need you. I don't even need you for much, but just show him this right there. That's my tag, nigga. It's my tag. That's real.
So how you feel about it?
How you feel?
I mean, I'm saying, me personally, man, I've always been attracted to the graffiti. Bro, to me, that's the ultimate hip hop expression. Because even when I ride by and I look at, like, when you ride down 95 and you look to the left and it's tagged, I don't know who the guy is.
Like, how the fuck he get up
there?
there?
Yeah!
Shout out to that nigga.
Come on,
get all the way over there.
Yo!
Like that shit is because to me that is the rebellious hip hop spirit. Man, how do you get that shit up there? How much time did you take? How much time did it take for you to do that shit? And like that's some spit shit. Like you put that shit up there, and it's multiple. He got multiple. Like when you drive down 95 and you look to the left and the right, there's a nigga. I don't know who these people are, but I appreciate y'all. And they have tagged these large spaces on these unwritten walls, and it screams hip hop, and I love it because that means 2-3 o'clock in the morning, these motherfuckers was working.
Yup.
And that's hip hop. Underground.
Literally.
Underground.
You ain't get it from nowhere else but hip hop.
Fuck society.
No other genre. No other genre told you to go out there and tag no buildings.
Space. I'm good.
That's hip hop.
Ain't no genre tell you out there and tag no buildings.
This is a clean canvas. Oh, I'm great. Take this.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I love it.
That's hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't.
I love
it. You dance a certain type of way, not because anybody told you. It's just because that's in your spirit. You listen to a certain type of music, and you would speak a certain type of way.
Speaking certain type of dialect.
Exact. That's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And all of those things. It's like a lot of people are hip hop, and they be like, "Oh, you ain't hip hop." Like, nah, man, it ain't just rapping. It's motherfuckers who rap get their inspiration from people in hip hop. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about last week when I was like, I can't hold it against nobody who say they hip hop because a lot of people are hip hop.
Moving on. I'm going to say some shit that is kind of shocking, but not shocking when it's followed by the next statement. Florida residents will be able to carry concealed weapons without a permit. On July 1st, right?
Without a permit.
Sounds shocking, but like when you think about it, there's 25 other states that have already allowed this, right?
Dog, when you said Florida, I said.
But it is now, mind you, let's
but
park that there.
Let's
park that there. It is Florida.
But the funny thing is, that's giving you the leeway to carry an illegal gun. Cause shouldn't no state be able to give you a gun without a permit? Mm-hmm. Supposedly, that's the law. You have to have a gun permit to buy a gun.
Right.
So if they let you walk around without a gun permit, that's saying you can possess illegal guns.
Each state determines the requirements and any limitations on the carry of firearms. I'm about to list the 26 states that allow permitless concealed carry and the minimum age requirements. This may shock some of you, or it may not. For those that are in the know and already carry guns.
I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I was shocked about is Florida didn't already have enacted this, law. I was like, I would have thought they already had this going on, but
okay.
Yo, that means everybody can walk around with a gun.
So,
yeah.
brother.
And they can't say nothing unless you're a felon. But they wouldn't know you're a felon because the law states in every state that you can't even question a nigga if you see him with a gun on his hip. That's no reason to stop him and ask him for questions.
Right. Are you on probation?
Yeah.
Wait till I do something sketchy.
You gotta wait till I do something with this motherfucker. Or you see me in it.
And I'm on probation. And I got my Glock out. Man, hold on. The times we living in, man.
Hey, man, they indicted the president today.
That's a whole other conversation.
Man.
Are we going to talk about that today, or because that wasn't on the agenda? But it sounds like you want to go there. You want to wait?
They indicted Donnie, man. They weird.
All right.
Yo, yeah, they weird. Yeah, go ahead. But that's
here are the 26 states that allow permitless concealed carry, because this ain't no new shit. Now, mind you, Florida, we love to call Florida like the planet of Florida. Florida is just a different area. But at the end of the day, Florida is just following along behind, and I quote, Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Florida, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Maine, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, West Virginia, and Wyoming. These are all the states that allow permitless concealed carry.
Man, permitless concealed carry?
Permitless concealed carry.
You can just get balked in these motherfucking states. Man, leave the guns down. Man, leave the guns at home. I truly mean that, man. That violence begets violence. I swear to you, man, I don't understand, man. Violence begets violence. All these motherfucking guns, man, I mean, people keep thinking, oh, well, guns don't kill people, people kill people. I'm like, man, I get that, but that's the number one killing tool because it's easy. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? If you really wanted to kill this motherfucker, run up on him with a knife. Like, I'm stabbed you, man. I'm savage. You know, how about that kind of shit? If you ain't have a gun, like, all right, I might throw some rocks. But motherfuckers live another day. Man, put the motherfucking guns down, man. I swear to you, man. Put the guns down, man. But these motherfucking people think if everybody got guns, it's all good. All right. I don't understand that. But
you being real conservative, man.
I'm being real conservative.
You being like ridiculously conservative, man. Okay, cool. Fuck it. Okay, so.
Well, hold on.
So let's get to some shit. Let's get to some shit you passionate about. Oh, I gotta set the stage for this shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna set the stage for my. No, I'm gonna set the stage for this shit.
Yeah, that gun shit wild, though.
All right.
Yeah, it is.
So let me just ask you before you go there, Phil.
Before I go there?
So now, we was talking about as last couple weeks ago, I want to say 2 weeks ago, we was comparing Mexico to the U.S.
Right.
Do y'all still think Mexico more dangerous than the U.S., man?
No, that is what the Mexican president feels. That was his sentiment. No, I mean, no, I don't feel. I 100% disagree.
What?
Mexico is not safer than the United States. I do not, per capita. But
I don't know though, man.
okay,
Cause we have we have like
hold on, crack research that.
shootings every day, everywhere.
So let's look.
Yeah, you can't even go to the supermarket, can't go to church. I know the cartel over there doing what they do, but over here it's regular. They ain't just going. You're like,
You know what? You raise a ridiculous. Let's
Ridiculous?
hold on.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go back to you saying
Crack research that is
conservative.
on it. Go ahead, fresh.
You said I'm conservative, and one thing I do know is America has many more people in their jails than just about any country. You know what I'm saying? So America's saying there's a lot of motherfucking crime around. A lot of these crimes. Yeah, of course they are. 50% of them probably, soft charges. But the other 50 fucking percent is real motherfuckers with real guns and real shit like that. So it's a lot of fucking guns out here. And I'm like, if you take that off the board, you take guns off the board. I ain't saying all the way off the board, but regulate it a lot more than what you're doing now. Because I ain't saying just the government. I don't trust just the government to have guns. Hell no. Fuck no. Just not the government. But everybody don't need a fucking gun. And everybody don't need 5 guns.
yo, it's dangerous over here.
All right. So, okay. So just surface level shit. Mexico's murder rate is 4 times higher than that in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico has 28 intentional homicides per 100,000 people. The United States has 7 intentional homicides per 100,000.
That's
people.
4 times.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's dive a little deeper because we're talking about.
That's intentional.
Mm-hmm.
That's just intentional.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So we didn't. We did. You know what? Let's say that for another show. U.S. versus foreign.
Yeah, it's not. We want to talk. We need a show to talk about all that because I want to talk about China too.
Okay.
Because
Is there?
I'm gonna just give
there?
a tidbit. I'm gonna just give a tidbit. They said we about to go to war with China or whatever. You know what I mean? It's building up to something like that. You know what I mean? Quote unquote. But maybe China already started. Because COVID and fentanyl come from China. And that is killing more people in the U.S. every day than anything else.
Might be on one.
Yo, you might got sound no horns on.
That's killing.
You watch that other channel. Yeah.
That's not watching the channel. That's pooling multiple channels together.
Nah, that's not. That's what that's called. Like,
That's just being just thinking like, ho,
Pooling,
like ho, dog, like ho. Fentanyl and COVID is killing us by the hundreds of thousands.
Through Mexico.
But it's coming from China.
Right,
it's coming
Mexico.
from China. We ain't got to fight y'all.
We whooping y'all ass on one front.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting
Chemical warfare.
Here's an interesting point. Okay, so
This chemical
now,
warfare.
bro just brought the point up, and I want to bring this up. Now, are the two interconnected? Because I like to let y'all know this is just not a fucking podcast. This is a fucking show. This is not a podcast. This is a show. We like to inform. Brazil and China have reportedly struck a deal that ditched the U.S. dollar in favor of their own currencies in trade transactions. Now, to those that don't know, I don't give a fuck. It means nothing. Where Brother Hawk at? Brother Hawk, who's invested in alternative forms of currency, right?
Shout out to Brother Hawk Booker.
Brother Hawk Booker, 100% invested in
Some
alternate forms of U.S. I don't even want to say U.S. currency. I want to say currency, period. The announced deal will enable China and Brazil to carry out trade financial transactions directly, enhancing yuan for reals. What that is, so for those that don't know, what that means is Brazil currency for China currency with no U.S. interference whatsoever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than first converting their currencies to the U.S. dollar. So ultimately, what these two motherfuckers are saying is they're two huge trade partners and saying, look, fuck the U.S. We don't need their money. We're going to trade our money in exchange for each other's currency and product. Now, China is Brazil's largest trading partner, accounting for more than a fifth of all imports, followed by the United States. According to the latest figures, China is also Brazil's largest export market. So if you're importing and exporting with your main...
Oh, God. And cutting the middleman out.
China overtook the States as Brazil's top trading partner. In 2009, it's 2023, so we're talking
14 years.
14 years. Brazil is the largest recipient of Chinese investment in Latin America, driven by spending on high-tension electricity transmission lines and oil extraction.
God damn, the good brother Hanif was shit.
Brazilian President Luiz da Silva, sworn in January, has moved to strengthen ties with Beijing after a period of rocky relations under his predecessor, Jair Bolsonaro, who used anti-China rhetoric on the campaign trail and in office. So the question here is, and we're going to bring the bro Hot Booker on, what does that mean for the U.S. dollar? Because ultimately what you have is two nations that are saying, fuck translating our money through the U.S. dollar.
Yeah.
We're valuing our own money as a, on its own.
On its own.
Fuck the U.S. dollar. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That means a lot for you people that hold your money in your banks, in your 401ks. It means a lot. It's not irrelevant to you people. What it is the dollarization of the U.S. dollar. This is not insignificant.
True.
Hey man, get Hot Book. Hey, texting, calling, texting. Hey Hot, where you at?
Check your inbox. I already issued. Check your inbox.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like,
This
yo,
is their philosophy. This is
like-
their philosophy. Moving away from Western payment systems is necessary to protect transitions from possible geological repercussions.
Yo, I mean, still to this day, man, there's been, I ain't gonna say phenomenon, but there's been a lot of banter around,
This ain't your regular fucking show, nigga. This is a show.
Precious metals and things of that nature. The thing I never really understood, I never could get a real true understanding on what the fuck's going on. I'm like, yo, can I hold some of this shit? If I can't hold this shit, can I cash out? It just be so many different things going on. I'm like, man, I can never get a square answer. So I'm not in the point in my life to be trying to decipher shit, trying to, figure out, what's going on. I'm like,
we're going to get
cut
some
me
answers
straight,
because
man.
this is a series, and we're opening up a series. Hey, Hot, the
Giants.
de-dollarization of the U.S. dollar is gaining momentum. Talk to us.
Because brother Hanif Salam said that Kenya is doing the same thing. Like, man, we pulling out of
Wait a
this.
minute. Crack research staff.
We're pulling out of this thing. Now, from what I gather, the U.S. dollar has been weakening, regardless of not being the financial backing of pretty much the world's trade currency. If did I say that? Did I phrase that right, good brother? You know what I'm saying? They pretty much was the backing of all, a lot of the world's trade currency because America's dollar was backed, how it was backed. Well, a lot of people thought, it's backed how it's backed. Now, some people, this is something I don't know that much about, but some people are under the impression that these type of things happen all of the time. And I'm like, well, if they happen, not gonna say all of the time, but I'm like, if they happen all of the time, who really gives a fuck? And some people are like, yeah, well, that's kind of the mode to take. But one thing I will always say, it is never good to take losses or have people pull out of your business or pull out of your operation or your situation. It's never good for business. No. It's never good. So however intricate, however micro it is, or however macro I see it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's never good for people to be pulling out of. We're going to bypass you this trip. Like, we do good business. Yeah, we know, but
they do better business.
That's never a good thing. It may not be a bad thing,
better business,
but that's never a good thing.
They do better business.
That's never a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna, let's sit this one out.
No. Relax. That's horn worthy. Hold on.
Sit this one out. You know what I'm saying?
I need that. That's horn worthy.
Better business.
Do better business.
Do better business.
Do better business, man.
Do better business.
Everybody trying to win. Nobody trying to lose when they do business.
Yeah. And that's
You're a fool. You're a fool.
We didn't get into this to lose.
You're a fool. You get into business and don't try to win.
Like, ain't that what y'all doing?
Yeah, but China, man, I'm telling you, watch them. They on chemical warfare already.
Dog, I ain't watching them. I ain't got a beef with them, so I ain't watching them.
Listen,
I understand.
They got beef with us.
They
ain't got no specific person. They got beef with the U.S.
I understand what you're saying.
COVID wasn't for no specific person.
Yeah, but like you said, it wasn't just for the U.S. It was motherfuckers died all over the world.
But that motherfucker was coming here.
But motherfuckers died all.
We lost the most.
True.
We lost the most.
But there's some people out there lost some casualties too.
We lost the most.
You're right.
These motherfuckers dying off fentanyl. But we a drug addicted country.
Yeah.
We losing the most.
Yeah.
So when it's time to go, man, y'all down a couple mil from COVID and drugs.
Can I also interject Exhibit C? That's A and B. Exhibit C. I think China's our biggest debtor. Period.
Hey.
It's always funny how people say that America is the greatest country in the world. And I'm like, how the fuck you the greatest country in the world? You got a boss. You owe somebody money.
A boss. You
got a boss. So I was never under the impression, you know what I'm saying?
Wants to collect.
Yeah, I'm telling you now.
Like, listen, if you don't got our money, you ain't got our money. Well, listen, we want to put like 8 companies over there. We don't want to pay no taxes. We don't want to abide by none of y'all rules.
Okay. We can just
So let me just support some shit my brothers was saying. Crack research staff.
My man.
China holdings fell to 1.5 trillion in November 2016, marking the lowest level since 2010. Moreover, Japan has at times overtaken China as the largest foreign holder of U.S. debt. This has been the case since June 2019, as China's holdings have fallen and Japan's has risen.
China want their money.
Hey,
China want their money.
hey, my man, you popping off a lot of shit.
That's how it go. That's even how it go in the streets.
Yo,
Listen, you owe me 50. You had owed me 50.
yo,
I wanted my money. Oh, but now you owe this nigga 100. Oh no, I need my money. I need mine.
hold on.
Now I need mine. You owe him 100. You owe. I need mine.
Fuck you up.
I need
Hey,
mine.
yo, you owe me money. What you just said in Ukraine? What the fuck? Hey, yo, hey, Hashimoto, check the books on USA again. What? How much they?
Hashimoto.
Or the fuck is Hashimoto? Somebody from over there is like, yo, how the fuck is they sending billions?
That's that accounting. That's that accounting over
How the
China,
fuck is they
nigga.
sending billions of billions? Or China Yun
That's that accounting, nigga.
whatever. I don't know.
This sound like WPL Saturday morning kung fu characters.
But but what I'm saying is, you pick it up what I'm putting down.
You said 200 billion, 200 trillion over there.
Hold on.
Oh, we need-
Hey, cousin. Hold on. Now, I know my good brother can understand this very, very good. And this is from a game perspective. If you happen to be in a fortunate situation that you can give somebody something in the game, and they happen to be down the block buying weed, buying drinks, sending motherfuckers guns. Hey, yo, man, these motherfuckers wilding down there, son.
And you owe somebody else. Like you said, Japan then took over. So that means y'all owed us 200 trillion. Y'all probably owe them 400 trillion. Nah, I need mine. I need me. Listen, you ain't gonna start paying him before you pay me. No.
Hey, yo!
That's
Hey, yo, man, go do that thing I said. Go do that thing I said, man. Fuck that. Go do that thing I said, man.
Hey, before we get into the
Hey,
sport,
yo!
we get into the sport.
Hey, yo!
Let's take a break.
Money,
Put
man.
the live on the Ave, Sister Girl promotion up, and then we're gonna get back to the sports. God damn, man!
Hey,
Listen, it's
Me. I
extremely
know it ain't
tough
just me.
when both these two niggas is on the same page, man.
Hey,
It's
yo,
horrible. It's horrible when both
Nah,
these
you
niggas on the same
can't.
page.
You can't owe me and another nigga, but you owe me first, and then you owe another nigga.
What's up, bro?
Nah, you gotta give me
Count
me.
down. Give me a count.
Oh,
Give me
you
like
count down
a
first,
10-minute, 5-minute countdown. I gotta take a break. We're gonna take a break.
Okay,
Then we're gonna get back to the
alright.
sports. But check out the Spring Fling on the Ave.
No,
The Girl Promotions, Eventbrite.
Yes, so
We are back.
Black. Nigga.
yes, so
Give me some ride music, man.
Yeah, been a lot of sports shit going on.
It's a lot of sports shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's the main story.
It's what?
Angel Reese.
I don't know.
Race in America and
I seen Victor Wimby Wamba put back a 3.
that shit was, yo, listen. I saw the camera show him shooting the ball, and all of a sudden,
Did
I
you
saw
see that
him
shit?
follow. Yeah, that was weird. I'm thinking it was technology.
No, he did that in the game, nigga.
That's technology.
No, he did that in the game,
Nope.
nigga. He shot a 3, nigga,
Fresh to
and
do
went and
that.
caught it off the rim.
No, nope, technology. Camera technology. Nah.
Yo, he went and caught it off the rim.
Didn't happen.
Wamba.
Didn't happen.
The San Antonio Spurs with the first pick. Victor Wamba.
speaking of trickery, I'm playing tricks on you. You gotta go games out.
Victor Wamba, man, with the first pick, the San Antonio Spurs.
How is that favorite teams fighting for like the last place in the first draft?
Man, we try to get Victor Wamba, nigga.
That's crazy. Insane.
Wamba.
Insane. Okay. Damn, I'm playing tricks.
That's what I was saying. Oh, you said that motherfucker. They said, man, this is some trickery going around.
The label of tomfoolery you just played on me. Man, let's get to it, man. Let's really get to it, man. The biggest game of the weekend. Hey, man, women's college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Women's college basketball, right?
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark in the crosshairs of everything that's going on in like sports media.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard Angel Reese been classified as everything from a beautiful Bayou Barbie to a classless thug.
She from Baltimore, nigga.
Be more, man. Stand up, man.
She
Be
from
yours.
B-more, man.
Classless thug.
Shout out to
though.
her and her cousin Jordan Hawkins.
Yeah,
Classic.
she from
Come on,
B-more.
Champions.
Nigga, yo, listen to that barbecue this summer. Make sure it's a live camera to that barbecue.
Whose ring is
Because
bigger?
that barbecue is lit. Two
What?
NCAA championship cousins raising rings this 2023 summer in B-more. Stand up, B-more.
B-more, stand
Yeah,
up.
that's crazy. That barbecue. Listen, Angel, Jordan, please, man, let the world in on that barbecue, man. Set a camera up
You need to know
live and do straight. Listen, Black America ain't trying to hear that hood shit. Put a camera up on that coronation and do y'all dance, man.
Yeah, but go ahead. What you was talking about, man? Racism and
Well,
socialism,
all right. Let's talk about it.
capitalism.
As you pop that huge ass bottle of Espelon.
Shout out. Espionage.
This is now, mind you, this nigga. This is the funny part, though. Let's bring
What,
light to
nigga?
this
I don't
shit.
drink, nigga.
This shit is hilarious. Mr. I Don't Drink has been drinking with us for
I'm blessing y'all.
3 years.
I'm blessing y'all,
And-
man. Y'all
and
my
not-
friends. I don't drink no other day but
And not,
Tuesday.
and not only that, not only has he been drinking with us, he's been drinking Kilroy with us.
It's the only shit don't have me all fucked
Hold
up.
on though. But the crazy shit is, for years. Now mind you, if you've been
But look,
walking with us,
But
no,
look,
let me
nope,
say something.
nope,
Let me
nope,
say something.
nope. I sacrifice. Like he said, I've been drinking for 3 years. I've been drinking for 3 years. I don't drink.
Right, I ain't gonna smoke nothing. Nah. I'm good.
This nigga here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Come on.
Hey, man. Listen,
Alright.
man.
I respect that.
I respect it too, man.
Should
I
I?
respect
Do I need to go into details as to why?
Nah.
No,
you
we good. We
Nah,
going. We let's rock out. Angel
Yeah.
Reese. Angel Reese, man.
Angel
We're going back to Angel Reese. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we fucking with Angel Reese. How you felt about this?
All right, so I'm gonna keep it a beat. When I saw it, I said, "Damn, chill, Angel," because I knew mainstream media was going to demonstratize. They were going to paint this picture of her, and I knew it. And as I saw it happening, and I knew the history. I knew Caitlin Clark was doing the "You Can't See Me," the Haley Van Lith, Louisville star, and shout out to Haley Van Lith. She's a fucking monster.
Mm-hmm.
Haley Van Lith talks a lot of shit.
That's Kobe goddaughter.
Haley Van Lith talks a lot of shit.
That's Kobe goddaughter.
Right. Listen, I knew Caitlin Clark. Yes, You Can't See Me. Boom. That's shit talking, man. This is competitive shit. This is what they do, man. This is the problem. If you're not
Remember
from,
that.
if you're not
Competitive
from
shit.
that ilk, or you're not from that cloth, stay the fuck away from it, man.
Yeah.
That includes media, because you motherfuckers don't know. Listen, Caitlin Clark is talking shit to her white female counterpart, Haley Van Lith, from Louisville University, who's bad as a motherfucker and can go. You can't see me, man. Fuck out of here. You can't see me. They talking that basketball shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
They talking that shit, man. Hold on, Fresh. They talking that shit, man. Caitlin Clark pulling that shit from parking lot range. Steph Curry, she get that shit from Steph Curry. She got a template. She know how to conduct herself. You know how Steph Curry do? Covertly. And y'all ain't fucking with me. Shout out to Haley Van Lith. She bought that shit out, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark started talking that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see me, bitch. Fuck down, man. Fuck out of here. That's basketball shit. To the non-basketball motherfuckers, man. Sit the fuck down.
Hey, yo, I swear to you, I didn't have a problem either way with what Caitlin did or what Angel Reese did. I was like, hold on, man. Where the fuck is everybody all in the upper? Oh, she all in her face. I was like, they both was doing it. It don't even matter. I said, if it's like that, both of them show poor sportsmanship.
Let me stop you there. Let me stop you there, Fresh, because I want to point this out, right? I want to point this out. For those that are not in the know, Google Haley Van Lith, right? Before you talk shit about Angel Reese, Google Haley Van Lith, Caitlin Clark.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the shit talking started, right?
Mm-hmm.
Louisville, Iowa. They're talking shit. This is basketball, folks. Proceed.
When I seen all the outrage against Angel Reese, I said, well, that was been consistent with what they've been, like she said, the narrative all season long. They didn't want to see these, some people even said, these black girls, demonstrative girls, whatever. And I was like, I think everybody's making too big of a deal of it, so to speak, because I've said this is just basketball. when you get down to the nuts and bolts, Caitlin Clark said, I wasn't even paying attention to it, man. It's basketball, man. Matter of fact, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Some people was making excuses that, she didn't disrespect LSU or Angel Reese. I'm like, she didn't disrespect anybody. Nobody got disrespected. First and foremost, nobody got disrespected. That kind of shit goes on. Second and foremost, Angel Reese is a great motherfucking player in her own goddamn right. So she can talk her own goddamn shit.
Should I run down the credentials?
Please do that.
All right. You gonna give the crack research staff a minute?
Go ahead.
Crack research staff. I just want to support.
That shit was racial, man.
Now, I definitely had a part 3, but
so Angel Reese is the number 2 recruit. Originally signed to Maryland. She's the number 2 basketball prospect, right? So we're not talking about a nobody, right? Proceed. Just to lay some backstory.
right. SEC Player of the Year. I want to say Player of the Year one of these years.
This year. But prior to that.
My bad. I didn't want this. My fault for the disrespect. Shit.
Prior to that, she was the number 2 because let's Angel Reese went to Maryland, issues, and she transferred. But coming into Maryland, she was the number 2 ranked female basketball player on the planet. So this is not a nobody. This is not some fly-by-night female. This is a bona fide, this was somebody who was there.
So I'm looking at it as, first of all, I think, I would say on both sides, but I think it's been made too much of it, especially where it came from, on Angel Reese side. But I was like, the whole thing is just
racial.
basketball. But
that's why they trying to sugarcoat it as something else.
Right.
It's racial.
But number 3
fuck?
is actually steeped in racial inequality prejudice.
Talk about
because
man, the girl told you herself. She told you at the press conference.
Here you go.
You ain't nobody had to speculate. Ain't nobody had to do nothing. She said it out her own mouth. Excuse me, folks. All year, y'all been criticizing how I played the game and what I did, but when somebody else do it, y'all praise it and all that. She said it out her own mouth.
So let's really.
And she knows, like a motherfucker said, she knows.
I gotta take the shades off for this one.
Like a motherfucker said, she know. Because us, the normal nigga, don't follow women's college basketball.
Hold on.
No, you don't. You don't follow it like Angel Reese do.
No.
You don't know what they saying about her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She follow. She know what they saying about other players and everything.
Yeah.
She knows what's going on.
She was like, yo.
That's why she got up there and talked her shit in front of the white people. I could do that now. What? I could do that now. I feel confident to do it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, it ain't gonna really be no feedback because I'm a national champion. Well, man, this is what I've been going through all year. And as soon as she start doing the braggadocious shit, she get praised for it. And then y'all even made it even right. Days later, y'all made her seem even right because y'all criticized her. So y'all made her point even more right. Now why? But did you hear the kicker today, though? Did you hear the kicker today, though, Phil? Coach?
What's the kicker?
Where the president's wife said, why don't we invite both teams to the White House?
Let's talk about it.
Never ever you invite the loser to the White House. Never ever. Never ever. Never ever you invite the loser to the White House. But you enamored with this. Would you invite LSU?
Yo,
Would you have invited LSU if they lost?
can I talk? Can I say something? Yo, hold on. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Can I say something? First, you got anything to say or no?
Nah, I kind of agree with what Iceman saying, man. There is, like I was saying, there was a lot of things that played into it, but one of the, I think the biggest, most significant factor was it is steeped in racial inequality.
Fuck all that shit.
Go ahead.
Caitlin Clark will be back in the NCAA.
Angel Reese will be back too.
Yup.
South Carolina will be back too.
So where? So hold on. Listen. With all that being said, Paige Beckers will be back.
And it's crazy because this the one.
Lift will be back.
This the one segment we needed. The ghosts.
Yo.
This the one segment we needed. The alien and the ghost.
Hey, hold on. Listen.
See, you're a willing
Listen.
Por
Hold on.
favor, gracias.
Hold on, bro. Fuck that. Because last night, what we witnessed in the men's championship is we could have watched the girls play another game.
I don't know. That shit was a blowout too.
I don't know if it was a blowout.
It just was an interesting blowout.
Yeah.
It's just that they was more famous than the niggas.
Better storyline.
Yeah, now we just knew them more than the niggas. We knew Andrew Reese and we knew Caitlin Clark.
Right.
We still don't know nobody from.
Every story is character driven.
Listen, we still don't know nobody from UConn or San Diego.
No.
But we know Jordan Hawkins is Andrew Reese's cousin. We know Jordan Reese is Andrew Reese's cousin.
Hey, can we get invited to the club to Andrew Reese?
We know he Andrew Reese's cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now,
Not Andrew Reese, his cousin.
he's Andrew Reese's cousin.
You her cousin, nigga. You her cousin, nigga.
I'm just saying.
Man.
That's what I'm saying.
So listen. This was my.
But it was
like
still
I
a
said-
blowout too.
Like I said, man.
Yeah, they both kind of wasn't never really in question.
No, I think that Iowa because I thought hey, listen, Caitlin Clark, despite all, listen, fuck that. What you talking about, Fresh? Despite everything, Caitlin Clark is still America's darling, and I am locked in next year. Because
Yo,
Caitlin, and shout out to Caitlin Clark, who has come forward and said all this bullshit about Angel Reese talking shit. It is what it is, man. It's playground shit talking. It is what it is. It's nothing. And no, we're not going to the White House. Losers don't go to the White House.
yo.
Joe Biden, what the fuck is you doing? I get it. I don't know what you're trying
That
to do,
wasn't a good
but
look. Like
Jill,
people
relax.
let you know that wasn't a good look. But a lot of people, man. I mean, I want to go back to the racial part component of it. A lot of people like to say it ain't racial, and I'm like, what people don't understand is it's been pitted like that since we've been in America. When you've seen a whole team full of white girls against pretty much a whole team full of black girls.
It was
right. That's what I'm saying.
I don't. This is what I don't want to do. This is what I don't want to do.
Why would you invite her?
What I'm saying is, regardless of how you wanted to feel, how people felt, you taking sides. Now, I ain't saying it was malicious or any of that because of how the story was played out and all of that. Now, there is all types of truth that there's been, slanted coverage of Caitlin Clark as
This
opposed
is
to
an incredible study of
No.
What
No.
it is. This is an incredible study.
Wait,
of
he's
the story
talking
of
about
black
what
and
he's
white.
saying no.
Oh, what I said?
I said what you're saying.
I said they didn't say Caitlin Clark. Well, what I'm saying was Caitlin Clark was in these playoffs as reference and regards to the you can't see me. I just thought this shit was just basketball, but when everybody else looked at it as it's I'm like, okay, well, If you're looking at it like that, it has to
No,
be.
they didn't look at it from her like that though. They only looked at it from Angel Reese like that.
I know that. What I'm saying, I'm speaking to the racial component of it. People are looking at that. It's been set up the whole way. She's been covered a whole way. Dawn
Who's
Staley,
been covered?
Caitlin Clark. She's been covered.
Nigga, Caitlin Clark has been covered because she's like.
I'm not saying she ain't.
So
like
hold on. Let's let the record reflect. Caitlin fucking Clark is like that.
Good brother. I'm not.
Caitlin Clark is the baddest motherfucker on the planet. Period. Now, as far as this particular game,
what I'm saying is the people who had a problem with the Angel Reese part of it, they've had a problem all season.
they've had a problem. They
all her
They had a problem with her whole. No, it ain't got nothing to do with her. She's just the focal point, the lightning rod.
Right. So when Caitlin Clark has done the equivalent of what Angela Reese has done,
Some argue that it's not the equivalent. Some say that it was just.
and I say that's fair. But that's not fair.
But to trace the track record back, this was Louisville versus Iowa, Elite Eight. Haley Van Lith.
Nah, but I'm saying you keep going back to that.
Yeah,
Keep going back to that. Nah, it's not.
It's important.
You first did it there. But now when someone does it to you, they make it seem like it's, you know what I'm saying? No, they were playing basketball. That's competitor. So when y'all complain, it has to be some other reason. Because y'all didn't complain when a white girl did it to another white girl. Y'all did it when this black girl did it to this white girl. Now it ain't the fact that she just did it. She did it to another white girl, and it wasn't no complaint.
But I have to point out the fact that we got to go back to the origin. We can't just ignore because we got to know where it came. Angel Reese didn't literally just walk up to this girl for no apparent reason and do this, right? She has explicitly said there are SEC ties. Louisville is SEC basketball. Haley Van Lith and Angel Reese are cool. This is a black girl and a white girl.
we ain't like that.
We did not like that. And not to mention, there is a level of confidence. And listen, Caitlin is bad as shit.
Man, listen, we understand you're a Caitlin Clark fan.
I am a Caitlin Clark fan.
You're missing the whole point.
No, because
what I
want you to understand is Caitlin Reese has done things.
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese has done things. No. Caitlin Clark has done things from a trash talking perspective that will warrant, hey, when it comes your way, you gotta accept it. And her recent interviews has said it's all good.
Yeah, that's what
Angel Reese said.
And that's what we said. And the reason why they're complaining is because they're racist. Because they wasn't complaining when she did it to another white girl. Even though the white girl, they gave her an excuse for it. Haley Liff was probably talking trash. She talks trash to Harry. Oh, but that's what Haley Liff does. But that's what I'm saying. You giving her an excuse. You giving her an excuse.
How am I giving her an excuse?
Because you said what they said. She deserved it because she probably talked trash. She waved to her.
No.
So Angel Reese came. That's what
Haley Liff talked trash.
I'm gonna give you an example. Like a motherfucker said. Like a motherfucker said.
Angel Reese didn't like it. She gave it to fucking.
Like a motherfucker motherfucker say, it don't even matter if you like it or not. Cause like a motherfucker said today, I forget who said it, like in football. When Aaron Rodgers do the price check, double check when he scored a touchdown, no matter which team, he might do this against the Bears. But let him play the Lions and a nigga get a sack. He's gonna do this. That's because that's his shit.
Right.
So I'm gonna do it. That's what you wanna do. I'm gonna do your shit. And they made it racist.
Let it go.
They made it racist. I didn't make it racist by doing it. I didn't make it racist.
Hold
on.
To piggyback on this point, to take it, to add on to it, the racial component of it is they've been talking about the black girls differently than they've been talking about the white girls for doing the same things. South Carolina was a team that went 34-0, if I am mistaken, until they lost to
36-0.
I'm sorry to disrespect y'all like that. But they went 36-0. And if there was a team out there that could have talked shit and was talking shit, it was them. But everybody was talking motherfucking shit. So,
man, talking shit is, you know what? Never mind.
And this is what I'm saying.
We know what you're saying. But when the black girls talk shit, it's a problem.
The main focus all season up until they got knocked out for the bullshit talk was on South Carolina. So when LSU kind of saw in the word, it's like, y'all been talking shit about South Carolina all year. They under-fucking-feeded. And they just did worse than what South Carolina did. These girls is out here, they just playing ball. So why
like
is
you
that?
said,
They're not even in this game. There's a racial component to it. Because those girls are the same girls. Louisiana State University lady
like
Tigers and the South Carolina lady, whatever they are the same women.
Like
they are
said, the girl from
black
Louisville talk shit. It ain't about nothing.
None of it's about nothing.
You know what her excuse is? You know what the excuse they give her? When she talk shit because she a white girl? That's Kobe goddaughter. She learned from the best. But these black girls talk shit. That's what Angel Reese was talking about. You heard it out her mouth. Ain't nobody got to speculate. You heard it. She said it. I've been watching all year. I'll be on Twitter. I'll be on that. We don't be on that with the college basketball chicks. I'll be on that. She see them talking shit to white girls and all that. She talk her shit. Her and LSU talk their shit. That's how she felt. You can't say a motherfucker feel different if they know.
At the end of the day, basketball is basketball. Motherfuckers talk that shit, man.
They supposed to talk that shit. They're supposed to.
I was like, I had a problem with neither one of them. I was like, I didn't understand why this was just that big.
I loved
this
it.
Is basketball.
I loved it. She was in her face like, yeah, I love it. I loved it.
I was like,
listen, and
you know what?
I would have loved it either way. That's what I'm saying.
Can I give you
Even if Caitlin Clark would have did it, I would have loved it.
Can I give you one more nugget of this? This is feminism as well.
We're not going there. We're not going there, Fresh. We're not going there. We're not going
you know how many dudes have did crazy shit?
Nah. Caitlin Clark literally. Let me. Caitlin Clark literally did an interview and said, "Yo, leave Angel Reese alone. First of all, we're not going to the White House.
Yeah,
that's for winners. What she did was normal shit. And listen, Caitlin Clark, you gotta respect the game.
I respect her for that.
You gotta respect the game.
We ain't even talking about them.
But this is not shit she can control. This is, but hold on. This is the narrative. But this is a narrative.
We're talking about the narrative. Everyone else is making it racial.
Yeah.
Why is it a problem? That's what we asking. Everybody at this table don't think it's a problem. Why do everybody else think it's a problem? Why? Yes,
It's clear.
that's what I said. It's
So
racial.
what I want to say is the one of the components of the argument has stepped forward and said, no, don't criticize the motherfucker that clown me. Number two, I respect her game. Number three, no, we're not going to White House. That's reserved for winners.
That was wild. That was wild.
That's reserved for winners. Now, we could spend time talking about the different individuals that spoke out against Angel Reese in terms of her boasting about her championship and the taunting, quote unquote.
They're racist, man. The only reason you would have a problem is if you're racist. Everyone has. I ain't even gonna say that. Unless you never ever played a sport and never been in the heat of competition, you know what I'm saying? You can't just come on, man. When I actually seen that portion of the game live myself, I was like, okay, I didn't think really nothing of it.
Nah,
I'm gonna tell you what I thought. There's gonna be no backlash or any of that. You told us like, nah. You was like, don't do that.
This is what I said.
Yeah.
When I saw Angel Reese, this is what I said.
He said that for a reason, though.
This is what I said because I knew, and as I'm watching the game, and I saw her, and I knew, I already knew that Caitlin Clark. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. I already knew that Caitlin Clark had done the You Can't See Me, the Haley Van Lip. I knew what it was all about, but I knew the moment Angel Reese walked, Caitlin Clark is America's sweetheart. And I knew how it was going.
Nah, let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
I said to myself, chill, Angel, chill. Because mainstream America is not going to get it. They're not going to fucking get it. And when she did it, listen, 100%, and Kate, listen, Caitlin Clark's response over the last day proved what I thought at the time. And that was literally, you motherfuckers that are watching and reporting on this shit don't get it. You ain't in the trenches.
Yeah, you ain't in the trenches.
You don't get it. Caitlin Clark looking at that shit like, all right, nigga. You gotta be able to receive it as well as you give it.
Yeah. Man, look, we know that.
Listen, I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker run up on you from the crowd and a motherfucker. Listen, once you set that, listen, if Caitlin Clark never gives the You Can't See Me.
You ever seen a motherfucker do that?
Caitlin Clark told this broad, man, watch the film. Caitlin Clark told her, man, shut the fuck up. You down by 15. This is swag.
Swag.
It's still swag when a motherfucker get it back to you. Because you open that door. Caitlin Clark knows that. She just interviewed and said, I get it. Mainstream America, shut the fuck up. Caitlin gets it. She knows. She's in between those lines. She knows.
But we not talking. That's what I said.
Not a black person
That's why
out there.
we not talking about them
It's
two
not a
individuals
black person
though.
out there that's against.
That's the thing. That's the thing, coach.
It's not a black person out there.
That's not the thing, coach.
It's not a black person.
That's not
out
the
there
thing,
that's mad
coach.
at Caitlin did.
Ain't no
White girl was a
Angel
black
Reese
girl.
wasn't even really mad at Caitlin Reese.
Exactly. Caitlin Reese was Caitlin Clark.
It was at Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese wasn't really mad at Caitlin Clark. She let it know.
People,
man, she let it know.
Angel Reese did.
Y'all gonna let me finish?
Go ahead. She let it know.
Let
Go
me
ahead,
finish.
finish.
This all derives nothing from a simple one-upsmanship.
Yep.
That's all it is. There's no anger, no hatred, or anything. between these players. This is simply okay. Cool. I see what you did there.
We know that. We know that as competitors, as being niggas from the hood, just playing regular pickup games. We know that. But why are the people making it racial?
Because you know why?
Why?
You know why? These are motherfuckers that have nothing to do. These are motherfuckers that have an agenda. Not only do they have an agenda, but they have zero to do with what these two ladies are playing for. These two ladies are playing for something different. The outside media is looking at it as some whole different shit, and they're carrying their own. Let me finish. And they're bringing their own personal agenda into it. But if you ask Caitlin Clark was telling you, it's just basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
Relax.
Niggas that know, we know, man. Listen.
Caitlin Clark might be back next year and go to national championship
coach
and do the same
us
shit.
Us three at this table.
I ain't played shit.
Don't even look at Kate. We like, she could ball.
Nigga, Caitlin
Clark, ball.
Caitlin Clark is the best collegiate basketball player on the planet.
But the people in the masses, the people who call the shots and talk to all that, no. They want to be like, she's the white baller. She's better than South Carolina.
Caitlin Clark gets it more than her fans do. Caitlin Clark gets it.
Because she's a basketball player.
I agree with you.
She didn't play it in gyms. She didn't play it in gyms with everybody. Boys, girls, black, white.
Clark know how this go.
Like, she didn't play with everybody. She not looking at it like that. The outside world is looking at you are the white person's savior.
Caitlin Clark knows how this goes.
That's what they're looking at, man. We don't even look at her. We look at her like, she's a baller. The white people are like, she's the white girl slayer. South Carolina's taking over basketball. LSU's coming. All these black girls. She's the white girl. We got to promote a white girl. Come on, man.
Caitlin Clark gets it.
Come on, man.
Caitlin Clark is coming back next year. She gets it. She said, no, we ain't going to the White House.
Yeah, she ain't going to win it next year neither. So
and even if she don't, she's still the baddest motherfucker dribbling the basketball
about all that.
Next year. You ain't got
baddest motherfucker ever. He only got two of them. That's why he breaks in the lower echelon. That's why we're yo, I got a lot.
Yo, you pumped his fist. Like, I won.
Yeah, you stupid. Nah, but that's what I'm saying. You can do all that greatness. Even Steph Curry got chips. She could be the bootleg Steph Curry.
Bro said the bootleg Steph Curry.
Like you said, like you even said it. Paige coming back next year. I'm pretty sure LSU Kim going stack on up. I'm pretty sure Dawn Stelly didn't like, nah, we need a point guard that can shoot. Cause y'all ain't gonna play us at the foul line. Y'all ain't gonna Ben Simmons us all game. You know what I mean? Shit, motherfuckers, hey man. Listen.
So look.
Talk about them Lakers, man.
Okay. Let's do that.
Skip Bayless.
They surging.
Let's talk about them Lakers, Skip Bayless.
They surging.
Yeah.
LA Lakers is surging.
That half game out fifth.
He's surging.
That half game out fifth, man.
Let me take mine.
How you get this shit off the screen?
The display button.
The who button?
Display button.
Where is it?
It say DISP, man.
On the side.
It say DISP.
That nigga is wasted.
In
Bro,
the back,
if you can
in the
find
back,
it,
in the
I
back.
applaud you. If you can find it, I applaud. That nigga is wasted, man. He is off the Kilroy.
Wasted, man.
It didn't go nowhere. What the fuck is you talking about?
I
See, this is the benefit of 100% live. No, it ain't go nowhere. It didn't go nowhere. This nigga is
pushing that motherfucker.
okay. It did go. It went away. Shout out to my boy. He's tight, bro. Yo, it's a lot of. Listen, I just want you to know there's a lot of wires going on. He did a Dick Grayson. He did a Dick Grayson.
A half a game from the 5th seed. You said they was bums and done and out of here. Skip Bayless.
I don't. Time out. You said I'm gonna skip Bayless?
Yeah.
Because I don't use those kind of terms. I'm very vague because I don't.
You ain't never say the Lakers was out of here. Am I the only one? Am I the only one fired?
Maybe we.
Am I the only one fired?
The tape will tell different. Because if I did,
what can you recollect? I was reading the dictionary, man. I had to keep up, man. I was reading the dictionary last week, man. I had to keep up, man.
Terrible.
I had to keep up, man. Come on, man. I had to keep up, man.
I feel ganged up on.
Nah, no, what you think, though? Man, this nigga was like Skip Bayless, man.
Yo,
my boy LeBron, man.
Realistically, now here's the thing. I'm not a person who likes to think that games are played on paper, so I take all things into consideration. With the Lakers, I think right now, period, injury, all that included, I think they may get to the second round.
Second round.
Second round.
So what I want to do here is I want to go through the standings, right? Just so that the people would know and don't have a discrepancy. We've got the Denver Nuggets 52-27 in first place, Memphis Grizzlies 50-29. Sacramento Kings. Shout out to the fucking Sacramento Kings.
Like the beam.
48.
Shout out Mike Brown.
Black man
in the house coaching these motherfuckers.
Shout out Mike Brown.
And they've clinched 48-31. Phoenix Suns at 43-35.
Too bad they're gonna lose first round.
Hold on, man. I just want to cut in one trip. I'm a goddamn Sixers fan. Joel Embiid had 52 motherfucking points tonight.
Relax, man. Phoenix Suns number 4 at 43-35. LA Clippers number 5 at 41-38. That's the biggest surprise of the season to me.
Sacramento.
LA Clippers at number 5. Like, to hold on to that spot, considering the fragile nature of the players on that team. Golden State Warriors at number 6 at 41-38. You got the Lakers holding on to the number 7 seed at 40-38. Pelicans at 40-39. Minnesota Timberwolves at 40-40. Oklahoma City Thunder at 38-41. Now, the Dallas Mavericks sitting outside the play-in.
Oh my heavens!
At 37-42.
Look at this Kyrie today. I think it was a diss.
What
Look,
he said.
But he says that in specific.
What he said.
He says that specifically because why?
What he said.
You heard what he said?
Nah.
Did you hear what he said? I'm asking you. Did you hear what he said?
I don't give a fuck about Luka.
Oh, no, I know you don't.
You know I'm not. You know.
I know you don't care.
Let's let the
Luka.
record reflect that I am not a Luka Doncic fan.
And I wasn't saying
I don't give a fuck about what Luka Doncic said.
Time out. I wasn't saying it because
I don't
Kyrie.
know how you were saying
Nah,
that,
because
but
Kyrie.
you know I don't care about.
But it was crazy that he
That's fine.
had a press conference and he was like, "Yo, man, we really miss." It's like, "Yo, we really miss Jalen Brunson."
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, whoa.
Nigga, you didn't have listen. Here's the kicker, though.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna let it go because I don't want to sit here and defend Kyrie Irving because I don't want to, nor do I have to, and I don't care to.
Right.
So whatever the fuck, Luka Doncic, he misses Jalen Brunson. Cool. You miss Jalen Brunson. Cool. Now, with that being said, that race is tight. That race is tight.
But
let's move.
Lakers gonna kill niggas when they get in the playoffs. The Lakers.
Lakers, you're fully on board.
I like-
fully on board.
I like them to get to the second
I like
round.
the whole team as a whole.
I think right now you said they in the seven seed
I'll
seed
put it
right
like
now,
this.
right?
They probably the third best team in the West.
Okay.
Dumb, I'll go with dumb. Cause I think Golden State they got old real fast. I don't think they think motherfuckers think that away game shit is anomaly. Nah, that shit ain't anomaly. You know what I'm saying?
So before you go, let me announce the Eastern
You know
Conference.
what I mean? Motherfuckers don't go on the road just to play no basketball game and just lose to save it for the home fans. Like, nah, I ain't with that shit.
Let me go through the standings.
Can't punch motherfuckers in the
Let me
face.
go through the standings. Hold on.
Can't punch motherfuckers in the okay. Right.
Milwaukee Bucks at number 1, 52-22. Boston Celtics at number 2 at 54-24. The Sixers at 51-23.
Oh, shit, y'all smacking on your skin.
Oh, God, you gotta go at this point.
Yeah, you been around too motherfucking long.
Cleveland Cavaliers. Shout out to the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers. Making the playoffs.
Nah.
Their first
Nah.
time since.
Nah.
Don't
shout them out? Nah.
I got
Nah. Shout out the next team.
Shout out the New York Knicks, 46. Now, New York Knicks has made the
No,
playoffs
my
for the
fault.
last, like,
The
3 or
next
4
team.
years. Can't be the next team. It's the
Oh, you
Brooklyn
talking about the
Nets.
Nets? Why no we got?
Here's why.
Who they got?
They in the 6th seed
Oh.
now, right?
When Kyrie went to the Mavs, they was the 5th seed.
They was not.
Yes, they was. They was
They
like
wasn't.
the 6th, 7th. They was in the
Alright.
playoffs.
Okay.
They weren't in the playoffs.
They were the number 3 seed in the East.
Yeah.
When Kyrie left.
Oh, I said the
Mavs.
Mavs. I said the Mavs.
Oh,
I said
the Mavs, yeah, the Mavs.
The Mavs was in the playoffs.
Okay.
Right?
That's
Oh,
it, we
so
done.
now that the Nets have nobody, why are they still in the playoffs and the Mavs not?
Well, it's an easy answer. I got an easy answer for you. Because the Nets are still sliding despite everything's going on. The Nets were in the 3rd seed.
They not sliding fast enough.
No, they aren't. They aren't. No, they aren't.
They not sliding fast enough.
Fast enough.
They aren't.
They at the 6th seed.
Yeah.
They not sliding fast. The season, what, 4 games left? 6 games? They not sliding fast. No, they not. Mikal Bridges and them holding on.
Here's an interesting stat. Mikal Bridges has more 30, 40-point games
Than he ever had
with
with
the Nets than he has had with the Phoenix Suns.
He had 20, 30-point games. That's what I'm saying. I got to big him up.
But
I got to big him
with
up.
that being said, the Nets have gone from the number 3 seed to the number 6 seed.
Yes, they have.
Listen, and the motherfucking Mavericks went from the number 5 seed to the number 11 seed. So who winning that battle?
I don't know. They both losing.
Nah,
Unfortunately, the Knicks is less.
we were supposed to go down. We were supposed to go down. We wasn't supposed to.
Nigga, okay.
We wasn't supposed to stay at the 3rd seed. Well, we playing with.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to stay in the 3rd seed, so you went down to the 6th.
Y'all but y'all wasn't supposed to stay at the 5 seed. Y'all were supposed to go up.
Right, and it didn't happen.
So winning. So winning this.
The Nets is winning. I mean, on face value.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I have to give them the big up. I have to give the Nets the big up because they have. Listen.
That makes sense.
Time out. First.
Miami,
Time out.
Miami Heat.
They might be the only team without an all-star in the playoffs.
Brooklyn Nets, 42-36.
The Brooklyn Nets might be the only team without an all-star player who played in an all-star game on their team in the
40-39. Toronto Raptors 40-39. Chicago Bulls in 10th place, the last play-in team.
Everybody else. They in the playoffs at a nice seed, 6th seed. They in. They probably the only team that didn't have a nigga in the All-Star game that's in the playoffs. Every other team that's in the playoffs had a nigga in the All-Star game.
With the Brooklyn Nets is this Brooklyn Nets team.
Because even when every All-Star game was played, he was playing for the Nets.
This Brooklyn Nets team is literally built off of what Katie and Kyrie did, and
Nah, but listen, let me time out. Let me stop you right there. It go and yo, damn. When they first had the first did you know for AC, and the motherfucker was like, yo, all they need is a piece. But when that piece
and they blew it up.
When that piece come, it always take away from what was fighting the good pieces. That's what's gonna happen again.
So
that's what's gonna happen again. They fighting, they gonna be good. We fighting for a 6, 7 seed, but then they gonna go. The work to get Kevin Durant in there.
So, question for you.
But big up, shout out to Brooklyn. Fighting Jacques Vaughn.
I to give Jacques Vaughn. You know, Jacques Vaughn done weathered.
Jacques Vaughn filthy to the niggas. Like, nah, this nigga Ben Simmons, I don't know what's up. We sending him home.
Take much. I ain't gonna give you credit because you talking shit on.
Nah, he talking shit about a lot of them niggas. Nah, they got to play. Nah, he it's real easy. Like, nah, you ain't hitting it today, nigga. Why you ain't pass the ball? He said Joe wasn't having it today, but Ken was just wide open. So I don't know what was going on out there. That means, nigga, why you ain't fucking pass the ball?
Let's talk about marijuana.
Oh, shit.
Weed,
Gotcha.
because of the new collective bargaining agreement. Now, this has been kind of on the table since 2020, the bubble. But weed has been officially removed from the NBA drug testing system.
It's cool with me. They all smoke weed. They tell you. They all smoke weed. Former players. So shit, they'll take me shit. I smoke the blunt before every game. I smoke the blunt before every game. I smoke my way. I smoke the blunt on the way to the arena. Yeah, we use it to medic. You know what I mean? Yeah, we used it for this. We used it for that. Yeah, I used it. You know what I'm saying? But I other than that, I don't think they would have passed it just passing to be passing it. You know what I mean? No matter how many laws is passed.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I don't think they would have passed it. You know what I mean? Unless they, you know what I mean? They talk to older players. Then you know what I mean? You got niggas really advocating for it. Niggas talking about the CBD.
So ultimately, what it comes down to is that the NBA is, as of last week, now mind you, since 2020, they stopped testing for it, but the collective bargaining agreement.
Yo, that's
the
when the
NBA
bubble
reached a
was.
tentative deal with last week.
Yo, that's when the bubble was. Hold, time out.
Association.
Yo, sorry. But yo, that's crazy. That's when the bubble was, right?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yes.
That's yo.
I mean,
and that's
you're not crazy.
That's a good. No, me being a weed smoker. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm a weed smoker. That would be a good time to cave. Because you got all these dudes stuck in one place. They gonna smoke weed.
Is that right?
They gonna, huh? What you fresh, huh? Man, you got all these niggas stuck in one place. And this is what I do if I was home. This would be a good time to cave. You know what I'm saying? To be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got all these teams, all these dudes, all these executives, all these ex-players that's now coaches, and it would be a good time to cave because niggas was smoking in that bubble. Niggas was smoking in that.
Cave to what though? I mean,
just taking it off the performance enhancing the ban list. Because you seen that some of these niggas, I ain't gonna say you seen that they probably need it, but that it was active during the bubble.
The NBA no longer tests for marijuana.
That it was active because listen, and that's crazy. I'm saying my mind going crazy because now you got every player in the NBA in one place. And you know this is a lifestyle.
right.
Before, you didn't have every NBA in one place. They was at their home cities with their home teams. So it was like, we don't really know. We don't really know what we do and all that.
Right.
But when you got 400 NBA.
So you said it was a test study.
Nah, it wasn't a test study, but you found out.
It was. That's what I'm saying.
It turned out to be.
If we know all these people.
Nah, it turned out to be. Nah, it just happened.
See how harmful
it just turned out. It just happened to turn out to be because you see yourself in the fucking hotels where niggas at smelling mad weed, and it's all the teams.
True.
So it's not just a player thing. It's a league-wide thing. We can't suspend the whole league.
Yeah. That ain't gonna be right.
We can't suspend
We're never gonna be able to do that.
That's what I'm saying. But 50%, the 65% of the whole league is smoking weed.
Well, no. It probably is closer to 65%.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So now we got to look at this. But that bubble probably gave them the opportunity because you got everybody all at once, and it ain't just one specific nigga. If you smelling weed everywhere, you like, yo, this is a league-wide problem.
You know what?
It's not just an individual nigga who get caught. We might have caught him with a weed testing. Nah, this is a league-wide problem. So let's try to, because we can't suspend 30, 40 niggas. You know what I'm saying?
To piggyback on this point, I want to give a shout out to Al Harrington. We know Al Harrington. He came from, I want to say, straight out of high school. Wasn't Al Harrington? Straight out of high school.
St. Patrick's.
Played, respectable amount of motherfucking years in the basketball league.
All-star.
Sorry, a motherfucking all-star. He has been an advocate for the basketball players smoking weed for a long time. So now I'm glad to see that he was kind of pivotal in like,
It's ironic. It's ironic because it's like
shout out, man.
It
Like,
had to be. You talk to the older folks, and Jordan and them, and Barkley and them. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we did it for municipal. You know what I mean? The Hill and relax and chill and all that. Pat Ewing and them. Robert Perry. You know Robert Parrish blew the ganja. You know what I mean?
Chief. That's why they call him the Chief.
Why Robert Parrish?
Because he got caught with the pounds, man.
That's why they call him the
They
Chief.
called me Chief,
No,
man. Wow.
no, that is the whole reason why they call him the Chief. They said numerous times, whether on the road or at home, there would be smoke coming from underneath the door. No, and he's always going to be, he's him. But they was like, damn, you know, that's what it is.
Yeah, but if I ain't my mind, listen, man, that bubble,
But listen,
that bubble with this.
At the end of the evening, our next experience, we like to inform y'all
On everything.
not just with
took y'all so
bullshit,
many
man.
places.
We
took
like to
y'all-
go there.
We took y'all to
Yeah,
politics,
we like to go there.
sports, funnies.
Everything.
We like to go there.
Giggles.
So with that being said, man, it's your boy. It's your boy Pete.
It's your boy
We got
Ice,
Fresh,
man.
Fire, Ice, boom.
Thank y'all.
Rocking,
In
man.
the house, way all
Studio 7.
Be Missy did stop
Oh,
in, you know.
Yeah,
he had
it's
an
That wasn't a
emergency,
Ghost.
he had
dream,
to-
was it? That was not
The
a
motherfucking
dream.
ghost.
He was here from
That
Bucharest,
nigga like the boogeyman. He like Bigfoot.
like Papa
Like
Shango.
Bigfoot.
Like Papa Shango.
Y'all see me, man, like
He was
I saw me, man.
He was here.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Was he here?
Yeah, he's a
The
Bigfoot.
fuck?
You know what? I don't think he was here, y'all.
Nah, he was here.
He wasn't. Nah.
Well, that's a
Nah.
myth.
That
That's-
wasn't-
yeah,
wasn't even here.
That's a
Maybe he
tall
was, maybe
tale.
he
Yeah,
was.
that was a tall tale. Yeah, that was a tall tale.
He's still in Bucharest.
That was a tall
man.
tale.
That's green screen.
Yeah, that was a tall tale. Yeah, we brought him in like Tupac. That was Tupac.
That was Tupac.
That was Tupac, man.
And Big Mac. Real fuck
That's
y'all.
Tupac,
But
man.
really, Big Mac. Ha ha ha
But we out, man. We love y'all, man.
Senior Willie.
I love it, man. Put the graphic up, man. Live on the ad, man. Put the graphic up one more
We
time.
out of here, man.
We about to be out. Put the
Love
graphic
y'all,
up one more
man.
time.
Talk to the people one more time, bro.
Spring
Live
Fling,
ad.
Spring Fling, live on the ad. Grab your tickets, $20, nominal fee. Eventbrite, sistergirlstore.com.
This is 2023.
Check it out, man.
$20.
Your boy will be there handing out free drinks. Free, FREE.
I can't wait to get slaughtered
Free drinks.
and have my brother say, I did that.
Yeah.
I did that.
It is your boy. Listen, I operate under the name Thundar the Barbarian.
Oh,
The
Another
Barbarian.
name, Coach?
Yeah. The
So now you're
Barbarian.
Thundar P.
The Barbarian. Yeah, I am the
Or Barbarian.
on
P.
April the
Is it
23rd.
Thundar P or Barbarian?
No, on April the 23rd, I am the Barbarian.
P.
Play on words.
Yeah, play on words.
Play on words.
You get it. You get it.
I see
You
you.
get it.
I see what he did there too.
I am the Barbarian, and I take assistance.
Take tips. Tip the bartender.
Yeah, the tips is heavy, please. Last time the tips was incredible, but nah, real shit. Spring Fling on the Ave, Chester, PA, Eventbrite, shopsistergirl.com. Log in, grab your tickets, man. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good ass time. A good time. Trust me. We're gonna have a good time. This is the Fire Nights experience.
Peace.
Fresh go to my right, to your left. Iceman to my left, your right.
Peace, man. See y'all next
We
week,
out.
man.
We live at the Fire Nights podcast, man, and there's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware.
Where would you from?
Now,
from the
who's
east
fighting
side.
right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right
side.
now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Listen, man, it's your boy D-Mac, man. Fire Nights Podcast.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
That means